Okay, so for the purpose of this training, I'll be showing us with our demo site, and also I will use the River State, own live site to demonstrate some things for us. But there are some things I can't really do on the demo site, but I'll use the River State live site to show us. Okay.
You said you want to use the rocket.
All right. So once you put in your URL, okay, this is what you will see as a new interface. This is what you will see as a new interface now. It's like this, okay. So on this new interface, we have verify affidavit, we have verify forms, we have find cases, we have resources. So for the verify affidavit, you can directly verify any affidavit that you want to verify. Like we all know, all affidavits are not done online. Both the magistrate and the high court affidavits are done online. So if you want to confirm an affidavit, if it's authentic, if it's from the court, you will come to verify affidavit and do that. So you select, if it's an affidavit, you select affidavit. Okay, if it's maybe a forms and letter, any form or letter that they bring to you that it was done through the platform, you go to forms and letters. If it's CTC, you want to confirm that it went through the platform, you go to CTC, right? Let me go to affidavits, and you put the ID number of the affidavit. Let me just put one here for River State. Someone is saying this link is not working. The link is working, oh, please. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to verify, right, an affidavit from your dashboard or from your home page, you can verify affidavit. So right now I'm using the River State platform to show us this. So I will search. Okay, sorry, it's not complete. Am I putting the wrong number? Okay, maybe I'm putting the wrong number. 0050. All right, so you see, so once an affidavit is given to you, maybe somebody gives you an affidavit and you want to confirm, from that your own page, you go to verify affidavit, you select the type of affidavit, it's affidavit, put affidavit here, then you put the reference number, okay, the affidavit ID, you put it there and you search. It's going to bring out the affidavit. So once it displays, you know that, okay, that affidavit actually authentic, is done from the court. But if nothing shows for you, it means that affidavit is not authentic. It's a fraudulent affidavit. So that's why it's important that things like this should be verified before you use it for anything. Okay. Should be verified that it is done through the judiciary platform before you use it for anything you want to use it for. All right, so that's that to verify, affidavit. The same process to forms and letters and all of those things too. Same process you will use. You select, if it's CTC, forms and letter, you select, then you put the ID and you search. It's going to display it for you. Then for find the case, let me for find the case. This is more like, um, let's say there's a matter before the court and you want to have, you know, an information about the case. Sorry, can you hear me? Let me be sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All
we
right.
can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can.
Yes, we can
Can
hear
hear
you.
you.
All
Yes.
right. All right. So you want to find an information about that particular matter. Okay. But you're not part of the matter. You're not part of the case, but you want to have find information about the matter. You can come to find a case. Put the suit number. If you know the suit number, you can put the suit number. Let me look for a suit number in River State here and put. Let me just put this on here. BMC slash 184. So, I selected search by suit number. That's why you're seeing this tick here. If you don't have the suit number and you know the parties, okay, you can click on search by parties and you put maybe the first name there and you search. Okay. So now what happens once you put the first name and you search, it's going to display all the names in the database that bears all the name that bears that name you're searching with. It's going to display all of them and their informations. So you now start sorting out the one particular one you're looking out for. But if you have the suit number, it makes it very easy for you. Once you put the suit number, search by suit number, you search. So it's going to display this for you. The details is what it's going to show for you of that matter. Okay. If the matter is before a court, you see the name of the magistrate here. You see the parties, the date of hearing, everything will display for you. Okay, so if it's something want to now approach the court, you can approach the court to get the court file, the court processes. Okay, or you can respond to that matter so that you can have access to the documents filed in that matter. Let's say you're a defendant counsel and your client notified you about a particular suit against the person. If you have the suit number, you can search, see the court. All right. So if you file with that suit now, let's say you filed a memo of appearance, for instance, okay, that will give you access to see all the documents that was filed in that particular suit. Okay. So you must respond for you to have access to the document. You must respond. All right. So that's that. But if you don't want to respond, you can go to the court and maybe I don't know how you do it. You see, apply for the court process or you meet registrars for the court process. How you do it, you can apply that way directly to the court or you respond online and have access to those processes. So that's what the find cases does. Then for resources, okay, so this depends on what the judiciary want us to put out there. Okay, like for River State, what they have in the resources is the manuals, the e-filing manuals, okay, that is in their resources. Frequently asked questions is also there. Now, Lagos State might be different. Lagos State might say, okay, put manuals, put our practice direction, put maybe our legal year, program, whatever they want to put here, they can put for us here under resources. Okay. So that is what is there under resources. It could be any document that the judiciary wants, to put out publicly. Okay, they can put it out here, and you have access to it. All right, so that's that for this homepage. Now, as lawyers, we all know that before you can have access to the platform, you must be registered on the platform. You must be registered on the platform. Now, initially, we requested that anybody coming to the platform must come in with their legal mail, your official email as a lawyer, which is your legal email, the one that ends with @nigerianbar.ng. Okay. And I remember when we started, the MBA suggested that, okay, for now, we should keep it open to any email, okay, because not every lawyer can access that legal mail, or not every lawyer have it. Some have, but they've forgotten how to access it. So that was done. Okay. So when in case you register with maybe your personal email or your office email, and you're able to get your legal mail sorted out, please kindly reach out to us so that we can update the email for you. Okay, please, it's very important, because I know a time will come when the MBA will want to now filter, those emails that are not legal mail. I believe a time like that will come. All right, so it's important that if you don't have your legal mail now, do well to try and get it. And when you do, reach out to us so we can update your email for you. All right, so that's that. Okay, so if you also go down, you will see something like subscribe to be an agent, e-agent. Subscribe to be an e-agent. Now, this is how the e-agency work. The e-agency or e-agents are like, a typical example of e-agents are like POS agents for bank. All right. They interface between customer and the bank. All right. So in this case now, this is business centers. All right. If they want to render this service of filing and doing affidavit for lawyers or for litigants, they must be registered as an e-agent. And they are being registered will give them license by the judiciary to carry out these services for lawyers and litigants. Okay, so once this e-agency now is, let's say, is now fully in place, we'll notify the house. Okay, for as many of us that don't really know how to file, you can approach any agent, any licensed agent, please, any licensed agent, okay, and get your work done. Right? Maybe I should just explain how the e-agency works. Now, the way it works is, let's assume I'm an e-agent, right? And you come to me to file for you. I'll use my agency account to file, but I'll require a code. A code will be sent to you as a lawyer. Once there's a place I'll put your email address, a code will be sent to you as a lawyer, and I'll require that code to do the filing for you. So once I do that filing for you successfully, what I filed will now appear in your own account. What I filed will appear in your own account as a lawyer. So you can have access to it anytime you want to. Okay, so that's how that works. The agents will always ask you for that code, all right, to file your processes for you or do affidavit for you, so that you can have access to those filings in your own account. All right, so that's how that works. And the agency thing is not free. It is being paid for. There's a subscription fee, and there's also a commission fee paid to, the judiciary, like that. So that's how the agency thing work. But as a lawyer, if you know how to file, why? Use your account, do your filing, and not, that one is very free. If you know how to file, you can do your filing. So that's how the e-agency work. Now, like I said, every lawyer must have an account on the platform. Okay, so if you're coming to the platform for the first time, you must create an account. And how do you create an account? You click on this create account. I don't know if you're seeing my cursor here. This create account, you click on it. It will show you the different account types: private citizen account, legal practitioner account, and e-agent account. So as a lawyer, you select the legal practitioner account. But if you want to register as a private citizen for someone, select private citizen account. Then for agents, they have to select this agent account type and register. Let me use the lawyer's platform account type now and show us what is there. So I have selected it. I'll click on continue. So what I'm just required to fill are my basic informations: your first name, last name, other name, phone number. Let me just fill something here. Okay, then I'll click on proceed. Now this proceed will now require us to put our legal email. If you notice, as an example there at nigerianbar.ng. Okay, so for Lagos State, it is open. But for state like River State, it is not open. River State, everybody must have their legal email, and that is how it has been for 5 years. Anybody that wants to come on the platform must come with their legal email. If not, you can't proceed with your registration. Okay, but for Lagos, it is open. Gmail will work, Yahoo Mail will work, whatever email you have, it will work. For now, it's open. All right, so you put in your email address, your ID type. Okay, if you have driver's license, international passport, whatever you have, you select. Okay, you put the name of your law firm. All right, you put the address of your law firm, you put your Supreme Court number and your personal address. That one is optional. You can put it and you now say create account. So once you do this, an activation link will be sent to the email you provided. The email you provided here, okay? Activation link will be sent to that email. So you need to go back to that email and activate this account you just created. Okay, so once you go back to your email, you click on that activation link, to open another part of the form for you. You just fill just about 2 or 3 things you will fill, and you are done with the process. Then lastly, they will now send you your login details, which is your email and a password that will be sent to that particular email you provided during registration. Okay, so that is what you will use in signing into the platform. That's what you use in signing into the platform. Okay, so let me just sign in now with an account here from. Okay, so I'm assuming now I've created my email and my account. I have an account now. So I want to sign into the LagosCoMIS Plus. All right, so I've put my email, I've put my password. I'll now click on login. Okay. I want us to just few maybe a minute. I want us to observe this new dashboard. Then I'll come back to explain the dashboard. Just a minute, observe the dashboard, and I'll come back to explain it. Okay, Mr. Abib, your hand is raised. Do you have any question? Okay, while we wait for his question, let's just proceed. Okay, so if you all right, so let me be sure that you can still hear me. Can we all hear me?
Yes, we can
All
hear you.
right,
Yes,
all
we
right,
can
so
hear you. Yes, we can
all
hear
right,
you.
so
Yes, we can hear you.
some hands are raised. Can you just ask? Okay, just ask your questions quickly so we can proceed.
Okay, good morning.
Good
My
morning,
name is
ma'am.
Rashid.
Okay.
I want to ask some of us that has the legal hearing,
Yes.
but now I heard that we are going to register again or contact your team. How do we go about it? Thank you.
Okay, if I get you correctly, you said you have your legal email now, right? Okay. So what you just need to do is you're not re-registering again. What you need to do is to just contact us, via the LagosCoMIS support group. Okay. Look for an admin there, contact the person, or you can contact me directly. My name is John Raphael. Look, I'm one of the admins there. You can contact me directly. Tell me, just contact me. I'll tell you what I will need from you to update your email.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please. I heard you say that Gmail and other free email sites can work on the LagosCoMIS.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when I logged in with my Gmail
Yes,
and I
sir.
wanted to do a remote filing, the
Yes, sir.
only court that showed was the small claims court. There was no high court or other courts there. So I'm wondering, is it because I was logging in with a Gmail or other costs are not included now?
No, I know we have. Maybe I need to understand what happened to that account. Is it that you're registered as a private citizen?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. If it's a lawyer's account, you will see magistrate court. You will see small claims court. You will see now for the High Court. Let me explain for the High Court, please. For now, the High Court is not doing court process filing like e-filing. What the High Court is doing is just a general affidavit. Okay, so if you want to do affidavit, you can use the High Court. But for normal, your court process filing, it's just what we have is the magistrate court, small claims court. Family court also as well is under this LagosCoMIS. Okay.
So High Court is not included yet.
Yet, it's not included yet, yes, for filing of court processes.
The other problem I have is getting the legal email, which
Okay.
when
Okay,
I tried, yes.
So for
I'm
the
listening.
legal email, let me just explain quickly. For the legal email, it's not done with the COMIS platform, right? That one is a Supreme Court thing. Okay, so
Yes.
maybe what we will do is I might drop, or maybe I will drop the steps on how to get the legal email on the support groups. Okay, you go ahead and follow the steps. Then wherever you have issues, you can drop your issue there. They will also just guide you on how to, go about it to finish the process.
I know there was a time I contacted them and they directed me to another place. They said they were not the one in charge of it and things like that.
Okay, so like I said, the legal email is not done by COMIS. We are not the ones in
No,
charge
not
of the
COMIS now, Supreme Court.
Supreme
I
Court.
contacted them,
Okay,
yes.
maybe what I'll do is I'll drop the steps, also drop their support email. For those that are having issues with their legal email, do a mail to that support email and I think they will respond to you.
Thank you very much. Very
All
much
right, sir.
appreciated.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. All right, so can we proceed or do we still have any question?
Proceed. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so I believe we've taken our time to look at, our dashboard, what it looks like now. A lot of things happening here. Okay, but let me just explain them one after the other. Okay, so firstly, if you observe in the old platform, all our activity buttons, activity tabs are at the top of the screen of our screen here, at the top here. But in this new one, everything is now brought to the left side of our screen. Okay. And again, if you observe, you'll see some new things added to it. Things like what? Things like print cut files, file ECTC, view ECTC application, things like track case, things like chambers, things like chamber requests. Okay. Now, these other things like case directory, it was there before in the old one. List pendants is there, report is there. All right, so I'm going to be explaining all of these different tabs and what they do, what you can use it to do for this new COMIS Plus. But before we go into that, let me just talk about the dashboard as a whole. Okay. So like we had in the old interface, we have the counts of things we have done with our platform. Of course, so let's say if you file a fresh matter as a claimant cancel, okay, while it is still pending to be treated, the count will be here under pending. So as many filings you have done as a claimant cancel that is yet to be treated, you will see the count here. So once those processes have been assessed for payment, it will leave your pending and come to claimant suit and to start counting for you under your claimant suit. All right. Then send to the defendant suit as you respond as the defendant cancel, it will count for you here under defendant suit. As you do affidavits, general affidavits now, like change of name, age declaration, all of those affidavits, it will count for you here how many you've done with the platform. Then as you file subsequent processes on a suit under motion, right? It also counts for you here under your motion. So this account now we are seeing now has done 59 claimants filings. The account has responded as a defendant counsel for 13. Okay. The account has done 6 affidavits. The account has filed 85 applications. And the account has filed 7 oath cases. Now, let me just explain something further. Now, this defendant suit you're seeing here, the count, is the first process you file as a defendant counsel. For instance, let's say I'm coming as defendant counsel and I file a memo of appearance, okay? Or I file defendant statement of all those things we file. The first file you do, maybe appearance. Let me just use appearance, for instance, as the first one I do. So once I file that memo of appearance as a defendant counsel and I file it under defense, okay, it will not count for me here under my defense, right? Now, subsequent filings that I want to do as a defendant counsel, I can file it under the motion, motion tab. So once I file subsequent processes, to count for me under my motion tab. Do we get? Anywhere I file my process, that's where it will count for me. So if I file under defense, it will count for me under defense. If I file under motion tab, it will count for me under motion. Then old cases. These old cases are referred to matters that were filed before the e-filing. Now in Lagos, we started this e-filing in Magistrate Court 2023. Yeah, 2023, that's when we started the e-filing in Magistrate Court. Now any matter below 2023, all right, that you want to file, you have to file it under old cases. So what I'm saying in essence is, old cases are those matters that the originating processes were not filed online. The originating processes are not filed online. They are referred to old cases on the LagosCoMIS platform. So if you want to file on such cases that the originating processes are not filed online, you file under old cases. Again, before the COMIS Plus, this is our old interface. It was just for civil cases initially, civil cases. When the police file their charges, they bring it to court. Now as a lawyer, you want to now respond to the charge, you use the charge number to respond. Now, because that originating process, that charge sheet was not filed online, you want to respond, you have to respond, file under old cases to respond. Okay, so that is how it is. Just understand that any process that the originating process wasn't filed online, if you're responding, you respond under old cases. All right, so having explained that, let's move forward. Now, if you scroll down on your dashboard, you'll see an amount here. So this amount shows you the amount you have paid so far on the platform. Now, once we migrate to the LagosCoMIS Plus, what you'll be seeing maybe is 00 naira. It's going to start from where we migrate. So once that migration is done and you start making payment on the platform, to start counting for you how much you have paid so far on the COMIS Plus platform. And so that's why we are seeing this, what's it called now? This amount, total amount, whatever we're seeing here. Okay. So if you also come down, you will see upcoming proceedings, you will see continue filings. Okay. So for the upcoming proceedings, as many matters that you have filed, let me say a fresh matter that you have filed, and the court now give a date to that matter, you can get a quick view, okay, here under your upcoming proceedings, a quick view of the dates given of that matter. You can see it here. This is a quick view to see what's there. All right. While the continuous filing, like the name implies, continuous filing. So if I was filing maybe a fresh suit, for instance, and along the way, I stopped filing, okay, or maybe, I stopped filing, and I want to now come back to continue from where I stopped. Okay, I'll come to continue filing, and I will see the last thing I was doing here, the last filing I was doing here to be at the top. Once I click on that, right, it's going to take me to where I stopped during the filing. Then I can now proceed from there and finish up the filing process. So that's what the continuous filing, that's what it does. This one does. You continue from where you stopped. If you didn't finish the process, but once you have finished the filing process, this thing won't be activated for you anymore. Even if you're seeing anything here, it will not be activated for you to click. Okay, so that's how this one works. All right. So now let's go to this other side, the activity tabs that we have here. So the dashboard is what already have shown us here. This is the dashboard, right? Filings. We use filings to see whatever we have filed. Let me click on filing. Okay, so I'll click on filing. This is what I'm seeing now. Suit, affidavit, motion for gender, appeal, old cases payment, list pendants, motion, continue filings, forms and letters, CTC filings. Okay. Now, whatever you do on the platform using new filing, if I want to file a process, I'll go to new filing and file it. If I want to do an affidavit, I'll go to new filing to do the affidavit. I want to apply for CTC or court files, I'll go to new filings. Okay, and do it. Now, if I want to see what I did, I'll come to filings to see what I did. So now if I go to, instance, now I filed a new suit, I go to new filings, okay, and file, let me just show us quickly. So to be followed. So this is new filings. Now I've gone to new filing, I've clicked, right? Now new filing, I have existing, I have new suit, I have vacation suit, I have existing suit, miscellaneous. No, so many of them are here. Now, mind you, like I said, this is for River State. I'm using River State to show us something, to show us how the platform works. So some things you're seeing here is not, applicable in the magistrate court in Lagos. River State is using both the River State is using, sorry, the high courts and magistrate courts, is using this River State platform, this LagosCoMIS platform. That's why you're seeing things like, vacation suits. You're seeing things like, what's it called now? Appeal. You're seeing things like, a hand is raised. Okay. You can ask a question.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
My
morning.
question is, will our profile on LagosCoMIS still be usable on LagosCoMIS Plus?
Yes, yes. Your account still remains your account. Everything that is in your account will be moved to the new one. So once you log into the new one, you will see all your filings. Everything will be there.
My second question is, this new LagosCoMIS Plus, when is it starting up?
Okay, so we are looking at bringing it in on Saturday, this weekend.
This weekend.
Yes.
Okay, and then last question. You said your contact, is it on this LagosCoMIS that will see your contact in case we have a question or a problem?
No, you can drop your question or problem on the platform. We have so many admins there that will attend to you. There are many there. All right. But if you have a peculiar, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. All right. Okay, so I was talking about filing new cases, right? So go to new filings. Okay, your hand is raised. I think after this question, After this
Yeah,
question,
thank you.
All right, sir.
Yeah, is there a demo we can watch after this? Or after this, whatever we picked is what we can stay with?
Okay, so after this section, okay, there are demo videos to be dropped on our platforms.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so I think
Sorry, may I also mention that this session is being recorded and is going to be uploaded on the NBA Keja YouTube platform.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay. So, I was trying to explain something about filing and seeing what you filed. Okay, so let me just use this to demonstrate what I was saying. So if I want to file a new suit, for instance, I come to new filing, okay, I come to new suit, okay, and I file whatever I want to file here. Once I'm done filing this, my new process, if I want to see what I filed, I will come to filings now, and I will come to suits. So under my claimant suit, I will see what I filed. Okay. If I want to file subsequent processes on a particular matter, I'll go to new filings, I'll go to existing suit because the matter is already existing, right? So I'll go to existing suit. On existing suit, I have defendant filing, I have motion for gender, motion, whatever you want to file, you can file. So let me just say motion. All right, so under motion, we have different types of filing here. Okay. So the title motion does not necessarily mean that you're filing a motion. Okay. It can be you're filing either a reply or whatever thing you're filing, but you go through existing suit motion. And the reason why we use the title motion is because we don't have an umbrella name for everything. For subsystem processes, we don't have an umbrella name for everything. That's why we use the nomenclature motion. But under the motion, you have almost everything. Let me not say everything, but almost everything. But in case what you want to file is not listed here, okay, you can use orders. Orders. You see orders here, you can select orders, or you can type it yourself. Let's say I want to file, I'm looking for a name that's not here. I want to file something like, let me use claimant reply to defendant, something like that. Claimant reply to the third defendant. Okay, so once I type it, I'll press my enter button. So it is here. Then I'll put the suit number. Let me see if I can see with this, because I'll search. But this one does not exist. Doesn't exist. But if I want to put my suit number, let me look for a real suit number so I can just show us, how it works. Let me pick a real suit number. All right, so I'm going to new filing now. Now I want to file subsequent processes of that particular suit. Okay, so I'll go to existing suit. I'll go to motion. Now, why am I going to motion? I'm going to motion because the originating process of that particular matter was filed online. That's why I'm going to motion to file it. Okay, so I'll say claimant reply, for instance. I enter, I put the suit number, and I search. So once I search, it's going to display the parties for me. I'm going to see the parties to be sure that that is the matter I want to, file on. Okay, so once you're sure of the parties, you click on continue and you upload the documents. Now, the way the Comis Plus platform is, please, I want you to pay attention to this part, please, because it's very important. If you look at the uploading area, we have just one uploading area, unlike the old interface that you click on add more, you title, add more, you title. It's not like that here. Now, for the new interface, you have just one uploading tab. So what you're required to do is you upload your documents one after the other on that same tab. Let's say I'm finding a claimant reply. Let me say reply on point of law, for instance. Reply on points of law. Point of law. Okay. I say enter. All right, so that is saved for me here. You can see it here. So I'll click on upload. I can now select the documents and upload. Okay, so you can see the document here is showing here, reply on points of law. The next one I want to upload, let's say I want to upload an affidavit, for instance. I'll still click on this tab, this place, that same place, and now put, maybe I'll put witness statement, statement on oath. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'll say enter. It is showing for me here. I'll click on upload, that same place, and I'll upload the witness statement on oath. Are you seeing? It has been added to my list of documents. Look at the documents here. I have 2 now. Let's say I want to now upload, let's say an exhibit, for instance. I'll say exhibit, that same place, please. I'll say exhibit, let's say exhibit A, enter. It shows for me exhibit A. I'll go to upload and I do my exhibit A. Okay, so you can see the documents are uploaded, they are all here. So as many documents you have to upload, you use this same place to title, upload, like that. That's how you file on this Lagos Comis Plus, please. On that same upload tab, okay, sir, you can ask a question.
Okay, please, I want to ask, this platform that you are using to explain it to us, is it the same thing with the Lagos State owners as well?
Yes, it's the same process, the same thing, yes. Just that your own name now will be different, but it's the same thing. Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you.
All right, sir. Okay, so like I said, it's the same, what's it called now? Process, okay, everything. Provided it's Comis platform is the same thing. Then on this part of upload, please, let's take note of it. It's the same place you title, upload, till you're done with all your uploads. Then you click on continue. Okay, click on continue. Then this part of assessment is what the registrar is using in assessing your processes. Okay, but if you don't know how to assess, please just leave it. Scroll down to continue till you finish your filing process. Okay, I'm seeing hands.
Yes, please. I just want to ask, is this uploading that is really an issue to me?
Okay.
When we click on the upload, does it bring out something like a scan? Then we now scan the document and it
No.
uploads?
Okay,
I
no.
don't really understand.
Okay, so for this upload, before you come to the platform to upload your processes, all your documents should be scanned and sent to the device you want to use to file. If you're using your laptop to file, that document should be scanned in PDF format, please, in PDF format, and sent to that laptop you want to use to do your filing. If it's your phone you want to use, the document should be in the phone as PDF. If it's your tab, it should be in your tab as PDF. All right. And again, let me also just say this. When you're uploading your documents, an example of documents now, let me use motion, for example. You know, in motion, we have the motion, we have the affidavit, we have a written address, and maybe other supporting documents. Now, when you're uploading, you are to separate those things, just like I did in this my demonstration, please. All of those things I uploaded here, reply on point of law, witness statement on oath, exhibit A, they make up one process that I want to file. But I had to separate them. Like I used the example of motion. You have motion, you have affidavit, you have written address. So when you're filing, your motion should be separate from your affidavit in support. Your affidavit is supposed to be separate from your written address. So you have to split those documents as separate PDFs, please, as separate PDFs. So when you want to now upload, you come to where you have your uploading, you title motion or notice, and you upload the motion or notice. You title your affidavit in support of motion, you upload that one. That's your written address, you upload that one. So as many processes you have like that, you title them and you upload. The reason why you need to do that is because so that the registry will be able to see what you uploaded clearly and don't over-assess you or under-assess you. And not over-assess you or under-assess you. Oh God, who is this person? Sorry, just give me. Please, I'm taking a training, sir. Please just drop a message. Okay, so that's the reason why you need to separate your documents, please. It's important to separate it. It makes the work easy for the registry, okay, to just spot the one they want to access or spot the one they want to stamp and stamp. It's the same thing, it makes the work easy for the judge or the magistrate to just pick the one they want to see, look at it, and, you know, go on with the process, with the matter. Do we get? So please, it's very important that we separate our documents like that. And documents should be in PDF format, please. PDF format, not pictures. And it shouldn't be uploaded in pages. I've seen cases where an affidavit in support maybe have 4 pages. To start uploading the pages one after the other. What they did was to do them page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4 as different PDF. No, it shouldn't be that way. Affidavit in support PDF should carry the 4 pages of that particular affidavit. So once they open that PDF, they're going to see the 4 pages in that PDF document, not separating them single. No, it's not like that. I don't know if you get that part.
Please kindly repeat this last
Yes.
Okay, so I'm using a motion, for example, right? I want to file a motion. A motion has motion on notice, affidavit in support, written address. And the motion itself might be 3 pages or 2 pages or 5 pages as the case may be. The affidavit itself might be 6, 3, 4 as the case may be. Written address might be different, 3, 4 as the case may be. Now, when you are separating this document, please, all the pages in your motion should come as one PDF. All the pages, your affidavit should come as one PDF. All the pages in written address should come as one PDF. The same thing applies to your exhibits. Exhibit A, B, C, as the case may be, all should be separated as one PDF. Do we get? Now, like I said, why I'm emphasizing on this, because I've seen cases where a lawyer filed a process. Let me still use motion, for instance. Motion on notice, generally, they have motion, affidavit, and written address. And all those documents put together are about, say, 11 pages. All of them put together are about 11 pages. What the lawyer did was to upload them single pages, which is not correct. Which is not correct. You are to upload the documents as they are, the title as they are as one PDF. As they are as one PDF. So, does that clear now? Does that explain it better?
Yes, very
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. What
Sorry,
you mean is that the document will be matched together as you are trying to put it in the PDF.
Yes.
please,
But let me.
yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry to cut you short. Can we explain the issue of exhibits again? Will the exhibits also come as a single PDF?
Yes. So in the
Not
case where
separate?
not separate, in the case where you have
Sorry,
exhibits,
my hands is up. Are we talking generally now, or are we raising hands up? I don't know.
yes. No, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, ask a question. No, but still asking question based on what I was trying
It's
to
going to be
explain.
difficult for the exhibits to come in a
Sorry.
single
Good afternoon,
PDF.
everybody. Raphael.
Yeah.
Raphael. Yes, and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Michael. I'm part of the COMIS team. Raphael, what they are trying to ask you is that exhibit should be splitted in situation whereby you have different exhibits. You understand?
Yes.
You can split it to be exhibit A, you upload, exhibit B, you upload,
Exactly.
exhibit C, you upload. You tag them exhibit by exhibit. So what he's trying to say is not that all the exhibit, because it's an exhibit, now be on one form. Please, let's try and understand what he's trying to say. Do we understand now?
Yes, very clear. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much
you,
for that
Mr.
explanation.
Okay, sorry. So
Wait,
I
for
understand this
mine,
part about the
I
exhibit
think
now.
we're not probably, my hands are up. So since we are talking generally.
Sir, yes, I want to take a question. Mr. Comofoli, please ask a question, please.
So what I'm saying is, because you said that each document must be scanned and should be kept in the device that you intend to use to do the filing.
Yes.
So what I'm asking, if I'm preparing like a motion now,
Yeah.
ordinarily, is it that I can't scan it because already in Word document, probably doesn't that I will save it in PDF for this purpose?
Yes.
That's what you are saying. All right.
Yes.
All right. That's all I just want to clarify. All right.
Okay.
All right.
And please also note that your PDF document should be signed and sealed. So if you're converting your Word document to PDF, please make sure that you also fix your signatures and seal on that document before you convert. Or after converting, you can put your seal and signature, whatever way you want to do it. But whatever you're uploading on the platform should be signed and sealed.
Noted. Noted.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so like I was saying, this part of assessment is what the registrar is using assessing us. But if you don't know how to do it, just scroll down till you get to continue. Okay. All right. So they say
Sorry,
application
I
with
have a
system.
question, and then the other person started talking. You mentioned that when you have a document like a motion, and the
Yeah.
entire motion comes with affidavit, written address,
Yes.
that we are uploading the documents once, like as one document, like 11 pages and all, you're uploading as one document. Is that what you're saying? Or that
No,
you're
no.
uploading the motion separately, the affidavit
Yes.
separately? So
Yes.
what you said was not clear. Mention that
No.
we
No,
should
it's
upload.
clear. It's clear. Let me explain it again to you. It's in two ways. Let me explain it again to you. Now, I was saying that a motion has motion of affidavit in support, written address in support, right?
Yes.
And an affidavit can have 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages. Are you with me, ma'am?
Okay. Yes, I am
Yes.
with you.
So those pages should be in one PDF as affidavit in support, not separately.
Yes, that's
So
ordinarily how it's been
yes, okay.
done.
So that's
But
what I
when
was trying to.
you used a description of 11 pages and the motion having affidavits, written address, everything 11 pages, and then someone doing it single pages instead of together. That's why I wanted that clarity as to
Okay,
whether
so
the entire
okay, so
motion with its accompanying documents were to go together, or you have just motion separately, affidavit separately, and written address. So that's fine.
okay.
We are using the
All
same
right,
format.
all
Thank
right,
you.
ma'am. All right, no problem, ma'am. But I did that illustration because of, I know why I'm explaining that, so people will not misunderstand what I meant by, separating. Yes, that's why I use that. This is the issue we've seen before, and that shouldn't be here. Okay. So I've filed something now under motion, right? Now I came to filings and I came to motion. Oh, I've moved it. Oh, so sorry. I deleted it. But once I come to I come to filings, I come to motion. Okay, I will see what I filed here. And the status will be showing me, pending. Once it's been assessed for payment, status will change to pay. Pay. I'll click on pay and proceed with the payment. Then after which to be stamped and commissioned. Now, this is for ongoing suits. But if it's a fresh matter, you'll be required to put in the details, the claimant information, defendant information, and all of those things before you upload, you select division, all of those things here. So, like I said initially, it's the same thing as what we are familiar with on the old one. It's the same thing, no difference. It's just the look, the interface that is different. Okay, so that's that for how to file. I don't know if that part is clear on how to file.
Very clear, very clear.
All right. So the next tab here is the reports. Reports tab. Let me click on report tab. Mhm. Okay, so I want us to also look at the report tab environment, the things you see there. So you have your receipts, you have your hearing notice, you have change cancel, you have failed transactions. Okay, so the first one, which is receipts, this is where you will see every payment receipt you've done on the platform. Any payment you do on the platform, okay, you want to get the receipts, maybe in the future, you can come to receipts here. Let me click on it to show us. So why is it's taking so much time? Because this account has done so many things. Okay. So these are the receipts here. So any payment you do on the platform, in case you want to get the receipt for your client, or you want a copy of the receipt, you can come to this for reports, go to receipts, and you'll get it from here. Okay. For quick search, if you know the case ID of that matter or that thing you paid for or the ID, just come here, you put the ID to bring it out for you immediately. Or you go to the different pages to look for what you're looking for and get the receipts. Okay, so let me just view this receipt now. If I click on view details, the receipt displays for me here. This is the receipt of this one this lawyer made. So I cannot print if I want to print. Okay. If you also observe, this receipt is verifiable. You can verify it if it's actually, a real receipt. Please, let's take note. It's verifiable. So if someone brings this receipt to you, for instance, and you have this barcode, you can scan and check if really the person paid this money or not. If you scan and it displays for you on your platform, then you know it's an authentic receipt. All right. So that's how to see those receipts. Let me go back to dashboard. So reports, we've seen receipts. Then for hearing notice, this is what this one does. When the court issue hearing notice online, okay, the court can issue hearing notice online. When the court issue hearing notice online, you can get it from your end as a lawyer. A typical example is this. Let's say I filed the process as a lawyer. I'm the claimant counsel, all right? And we've been to court maybe twice, and the defendant has not come to court, has not responded, or has not come to court. The court can prepare a hearing notice online, addressing it to me as a claimant counsel. All right, so I can also see the hearing notice here. Let me see if I will see anything here. Okay, I have so many of them here. All right, so see hearing notice that courts have done in Rivers State. Okay, so you can see the hearing notice the court has prepared. Now, you can print out from your side as a claimant counsel and go and serve the defendant. You can print out and go and serve the defendant. If the court do it online, you will see it here on your platform and go and serve the defendant. Now, once the defendant responds, okay, and the court can now also do hearing notice for both defendant and claimant counsel. When the defendant comes to the platform and responds, that means they are now part of that matter. The court can now see that defendant counsel and now serve the person hearing notice. If they need to serve hearing notice, you also see it under your hearing notice here as a defendant counsel as well that have responded to that matter. You see it under hearing notice here. Then the next tab we have here is change of counsel. Now the way this works is, if, for instance, let's say I have a colleague that I've been using my account to file processes, okay, and he now has his own account now. Okay, those processes he has filed, he filed with my account. Remember, so those things will not be in his own account. So if he wants me to send those things to his account, right, I will need to come to change of counsel. All right, then I will select the type of filing I did with my account. If it's a fresh matter, application, defense, I'll select the type of filing I did with my account. Let's say a fresh matter, a filings. I'll put the suit number, right? I'll now put the counsel, my friend's email, which is the counsel that now have an account. I'll put his email here, repeat same thing here, and I'll proceed. Now, this feature is not free. You pay a token to move case file from your account to your friend's account. You pay a token. And the reason why you're paying a token, not because the court want to exploit you, okay, not because the court want to exploit lawyers, but is to put lawyers, make lawyers every lawyer to get their account. Because if they make it free, some lawyers will just be relaxed. They will relax, they don't get the account on time till, whenever they feel like getting it. So I'm using this word. Whenever they feel like getting it and they want to now start moving matters to their own account. But if a fee is attached to it, every lawyer wants to get their account and use their account to file. So that is why a fee is attached to this particular feature. So once I do this, I will pay. That particular one I did now will move to that my new friend's account. Okay, so any other thing again I file with that same, or any other thing again I file with my account for him, I'll still come here, move them like that to him, and be paying those small token as well. Again, this platform, this particular exchange of counsel can also act. In fact, the main essence of this platform is for change of counsel. So let's say as a client, I have a lawyer representing me, right? Now I don't want to use that lawyer again. I want to use another lawyer again. I have to come to my lawyer that I'm using. Say, please transfer my case file to my new lawyer. The person will now have to come here and do the transfer and pay those tokens. Okay. Now, mind you again, the reason why this is very important is because we also had cases where clients will just change lawyers without even letting the lawyer know. Let's say as a client, I'm owing lawyer A and I don't want to pay him. I can just go and, contract lawyer B, continue with my matter. But with this now, lawyer A is owing my case files. So it will force me to come back to lawyer A and settle lawyer A properly before he can now move my matters to the lawyer B. We get. So that's how this change of counsel, that's how it works. You change case files from one account to another account. All right, so we also have, the next one is failed transactions. Let me see if I will see anything here. All right, so for failed transaction, I'm seeing a hand. Okay, please let me appeal. Can we just finish the process? Then I'll give room for questions. I think that way it will be more organized and we can really interact well. So everybody will just flow with the process and not get distracted. Is that fine? Is that okay by us?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Very
So,
okay.
sir, please, we'll take a question later. Just note it down somewhere. Let's finish the process and we'll take a question. All right. So if you come to failed transactions, we understand that there are times, we do payments, even with our bank apps, it happens. You want to transfer money to somebody and it gets stuck somewhere. The person didn't receive and it wasn't reversed back to you immediately. All right. It happens. So because of that challenge, we came up with this measure of failed transactions. Now, this failed transaction help us to know if actually payment went through or not. So if I say try to make payment on the platform and I'm being debited, but the thing is still showing me pay, all I need to do is just come to failed transaction. I'll come to reports. I'll come to failed transaction. Then I'll put that transaction ID or the case ID of that thing of that process I want to pay for. I can put the case ID of the process I want to pay for here. It will bring out the number of times I've tried to pay. So if that particular process, for instance, I've tried to pay like twice or thrice, and out of that thrice, one, I was debited. Okay, so what the system does, the system catalogs the number of times you've tried to pay for a particular thing. It catalogs the number of times you have to pay for a particular thing. And what it does is, if you now come to failed transaction, all right, and you put that case ID of that particular matter you want to pay for instance, it will show you all the number of times you've tried to pay for that particular matter. To show you the number of times that particular matter. Then what you need to do to check again to check the actual one you want to query is under amount, right? If you look at it my screen, you're seeing 0000000. That means this one that are showing 000 didn't actually go through. It didn't go through. The one that went through, and the debited you that went through, it will show the amount you paid. Okay, so that's the one you will query now to check if that payment actually hits the platform or not. So once you see that one with an amount here, you click on query payment. Then if that payment actually hits the platform, it will show you successful. But if that payment didn't hit the platform, if it's still hanging, to tell you, to give you a status, is that ongoing, successful? I think we have successful, we have ongoing, we also have one that failed. We also have failed. So either of those status to show you. So once you click on the query, if the payment is still hanging, if the payment has not gone yet, it will show you ongoing. You just have to wait. If it shows you successful, that means that payment actually has gone through. If you now go back to that process, it shows that that process status will change to paid, no longer paid. Once you query this and it shows you successful, the status will change to paid. But if it showed you failed, all right, it means that payment didn't go through at all. Your bank will do a reversal. But in a case where it's showing you ongoing, please don't pay again for that process. Just wait a little. Maybe it's network that is holding it not to drop. Either from your bank, network from your bank is holding it not to drop. Please just hold on, don't pay immediately. But if you're in a hurry, you can still reach out to us. So we from our end can also check for you quickly. And if there's anything we need to trigger for it, if there's network, there's something we need to trigger for it to drop immediately, we'll trigger it for it to drop immediately. Please take note of this. Always confirm your failed transaction before paying again. Because whatever you pay goes to an account, a government account, and pulling out that money as refund to you is not that easy. It's not that easy. So please, if you make a payment and you're being debited, but the status is showing you pay, please don't go and pay again. Come to failed transaction and confirm it first before you make another payment, please. If it showed successful, like I said, the status will change to paid. If it shows you ongoing, just give it some time, it will drop. If it still didn't drop, reach out to us. Okay, we'll know how to reach out to the internet banking, whatever we'll do. Okay, to it to drop immediately, or you'll give us a feedback. But if you show failed, that means payment didn't go at all. Then at that point, you cannot go ahead and make your payment again. All right. So that's that for reports. Is this report tab clear to all of us so we can proceed? Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
well.
All right.
Yes.
So we have the list pendants here. We have list pendants, like I said, is for high court. So the LagosCoMIS is not in the high court for now for filing of processes. So this list pendants, what's it called now, tab, is not useful for now. So I won't talk about it because it's not useful for now. Then we also have the case directory. The case directory is just like what I showed us initially, that find a case is the same thing. Find a case on our homepage. That find a case that I showed us is the same thing. Case directory here, once you click, you can look for matters, details of matters that you want to know anything about. You can just select either with parties, search with party, or search with suit number, and you do your search. Okay, and it shows you the details of the matter, when it was filed, who filed it, the parties. If it's before a court, it will tell you the court. If the court has given a date, it will tell you the date, to show you the date the court has given. That basic information is what you will see. All right. Then we have the deposed to an affidavit. Deposed to an affidavit. Now, this affidavit part is for general affidavits, not court process affidavit, please. Okay, things like change of name, age declaration, good conduct, sponsorship, all of those affidavits, you come to depose on affidavits to do it. And when you click on it, you will notice we have different types of affidavit types here. Let me just go from here. So it's being categorized, okay? Under general affidavit, we have general affidavits. This one is general affidavit with one passport. This general affidavit with two passports. This is custom affidavit, right? This is affidavit. Sorry, I know people are trying to slide up, but I'll do the sliding. And just follow me. We have affidavit of fact, we have shortyship, we have biometrics. All right, we have different type of affidavits here. Reconciliation of name, we have them here. Okay, so we have the one of marital status, we also have them here. SIM and passport affidavit, we have the category here. Vehicle registration category, we have it here. Forms and certificates, we have it here as well. Now, this affidavit template we are seeing here, okay, what is required of us is just to fill in some basic information and the system will generate the affidavit for us. But in a case where we have our own customized affidavits, you can do your own customized affidavit with this general affidavit with one passport. So let's say I'm doing I'm doing self-age declaration, for instance. Self-age declaration, for instance. I'll come to general affidavit with one passport, okay, and do it. I'll click here. I'll put in my details, okay. Now, because I'm customizing my own affidavit, all right, I will need to type the paragraphs myself. I'll need to put in the paragraphs myself because it is my own customized affidavit. I'll need to put in the paragraphs myself. So once I put in my details, all of those things, I'll click on paragraph and type my paragraph 1. When I'm done, I'll check it. That one is saved for me. Paragraph. The next paragraph I'll click on paragraph again and type my paragraph 2. Okay. When I'm done, I'll check it. It saves for me. Next one, paragraph again. I'll type my paragraph 3. Okay, so I'll check. So in the case where I have paragraph 3A, okay, 3A, what I need to do is I'll go to sub-paragraph. So this now will now give me 3A. Once I check it, I'll have look at what I'm doing. I have 1, 2, 3, then 3A. Are we seeing it? So if I want to put 4, now I'll click on paragraph. Paragraph will now give me paragraph 4. So I have a paragraph 4. So if, depending on what you want to do, right? If you have sub paragraph, you can do that. You have sub paragraph here. Okay, so once you're done filling those information, you can also see them here. As you type and you save, you see them displayed here, different paragraphs, right? Okay, let me just fill something. Let me fill something. Let me fill something to show us what it looks like. So I haven't filled this information. I'm required to upload my passport. Okay, so I'll click on. Let me upload this as my passport. Okay, so I have filled the information. I have done the paragraph, right? So let's assume I'm done with my affidavit. If I click on preview now, okay, no, I've not put the heading of the affidavit. Sorry. Let me select the cut type and the heading. Self-age declaration. Let me just put self-age declaration so that to be. Now select the court. Let's say High Court, the division. All right. So I've done that. So if I click on preview now, I see how it comes out. So it will now give me this information and the paragraphs I have typed, I provided. Okay. So as many paragraphs that I have, I can put it up there to show me. Once I'm done with it, I click on done and go to make the payment. And the Commissioner for Oaths will look at it and commission for me. All right. Let me cancel. No, this is a live site, so I don't want to proceed with that process. Let me go back. So this is for general affidavit with one passport. One passport. But in the case where I'm doing for my son that is a minor, my son that is a minor, okay, I will now go to I'll go to using what's that one? Okay, so I can use this one. Statutorily age declaration. This one is required. 2 passports is required, and as the father of my son, I can swear the affidavit for him because he's still a minor, right? But outside that, if I have any affidavits, customized affidavits, okay, that I need 2 passports, I'll come to general affidavits with 2 passports and, prepare it here too. So you have, if you look at it, you have upload beneficiary passport, you have upload deponent passport. Okay. So same thing to this one. This one too, you put your paragraphs, all right? Because these are all customized affidavits. So you put your paragraphs and you proceed to the process. So that's that. But outside these 2, no, outside this 1, 2, and 3, even fact 2, facts, you will need to put your own facts. The system doesn't know your facts. So you will be able to put your own facts in the paragraph section and proceed. But outside these 3, any other one you use, the system will give you the paragraph with the information you have provided. Let me show us with one. Let me use this. Let me use this one for instance. Let me just use one show us for instance. So I want to do age declaration, not for myself now, okay? For my son as a minor. Okay, so select the court. Let's say High Court, the division. I fill in information. Now, because I'm the one deposing the affidavit, okay, so whatever I'm putting here should be my details. All right, my occupation. Okay. So on that, you'll see where they have beneficiary full name. So here now I'm required to put my son's name. The place he was born. And let me just put Port Harcourt. The date he was born. So the date now, I'll have to click on the calendar icon here. All right. Then I'll click on what I'm seeing, this July 2026. You click on it, you'll see other month and other year. So if the person was born maybe earlier than this, I'll just scroll down to previous years. The months, then let me just pick 14 for instance. So that is settled, right? The state the person was born, local government of that place, say Port Harcourt. So my relationship with my son or with the person, I'll click and I'll say my son, okay, is my son. Now I have 2 options here. that at the time that Mary Raphael was born, there was no birth registry at his or her place of birth, where the said birth would have been officially registered, hence this affidavit. Second option is, at the time that Mary Raphael was born, a birth certificate was duly issued, but same has been misplaced, and all efforts to retrace same has proven or have proved abortive. All right, so whichever option that best suits why I'm doing the affidavit, I'll select. Let me select this one. So now I'm just upload our passports, my passport and my son's passport. It could be my passport or my nephew, whoever you are swearing the affidavit for. Okay, you select, put the person's passport as well. Upload passport of deponent. So let me use these two faces. Then upload passport of beneficiary. Let me use this face. Okay, so having done that, because I'm using, a template, I don't need to type paragraph again. Okay, so what I just need to do is to click on create affidavit. When I click on create affidavit, the system will now generate the paragraphs for me. This is paragraph. This is paragraph. Okay. I can still edit this paragraph if I want to edit it. I can still work on it if I want to. If I'm not too okay with what the system has given me, I want to add more things to it, I can add. Okay, let's say I want to add another paragraph to this paragraph. Okay, I can add, I click on a paragraph, type whatever I want to type, all right, and check it. Now, if paragraph 6, let's say my paragraph 6 should be in number 4, not 6, I can move it up to number 4. I come to this small option button here. There's a tab, small button here. I click on it, I move it up. If you notice, it has moved to 5 now. Come again, move it again, up. It will now be in number 4. Are we seeing it? I can play around it and take it up, down. I can add more paragraph. I can still edit these ones that the system has given me. Let's say paragraph 5, I want to add more things to paragraph 5. I can come here and click on edit, and it will open up for me to add whatever I want to add. Are you seeing it? So I can see add whatever I want to add to what the system has given me. But let me not add. Let me show us what the system originally has given us so we can see it. Okay, so when I'm done, I'll say check. Let me delete this 4, number 4 here, so that shows us. So I deleted it. Yes. Okay, so that 4 is gone. So let me preview now. So if you read the paragraph, you're seeing, oh, it didn't go. I didn't move it. But let's also read the affidavit. You can see that this affidavit, at least to an extent, is well detailed. Okay. Paragraph 1, that I am the deponent herein and make this affidavit in good faith, that Mary Raphael is my son. That they said that Mary Raphael was born on the 14th day of November 2012 at Port Harcourt. Let's keep this number 4 that I added. 5 says that at the time that Mary Raphael was born, a birth certificate was duly issued, but same has been misplaced, and all effort to trace same has proved abortive. And this affidavit is now made for record and official purpose. All right, so in a place where I didn't put this paragraph 4, this affidavit still goes. It will work, it will fly, right? So you can now click on done and make payment for it, and you use it. So you can see that this system in a way too has made affidavit preparation for us very easy. Those ones that we feel, okay, this one doesn't require much stuff, you can just go and use the template, prepare it, and it works. But the ones that you want to put your own facts, your own, whatever, your own paragraphs, you go and use general affidavits, either with 1 passport or with 2 passports, and prepare it. So that's that for the post to an affidavit tab. Is this part clear? So we can proceed.
It's okay.
All
Yes.
right. All right. The next one is
At what
print
point,
out. Okay. Hello,
the
sir.
deponent, the deponent,
Yes.
when can he sign?
Okay. It's after payment. All right. You're required to upload your signature after payment. I don't want to
Okay.
proceed to payment, but
Then,
because this is a live site, so I don't want to proceed to payment and do all of those things. But let me show us. Let me show us how to upload signature. Thank you. You just mentioned it. Let me use the one that this account I've done already to show us how to upload signature before we come to the next tab here. Okay, so let me go back to filings. Filings is what you use to see whatever you've done. Use filings, go to filings to see those things you've done. So under filings now, I have affidavits, right? I'll click on affidavits. Now, under affidavits, I have pending, scheduled, and commissioned. So when you do an affidavit and it's yet to be treated, you will see it under pending. If the affidavit is commissioned, it will leave your pending and come to your commission. You will see it under commission. But if the affidavit is scheduled for an interview, you will see it under scheduled. We get. So just note that once you open your affidavit, you have 3 tabs: pending, scheduled, and commission. Pending is when the affidavit is yet to be attended to. Scheduled is when the affidavit has been scheduled for an interview. It can be a virtual interview or physical interview. You will see it. It will be stated there in your status. You will see it from that schedule. Then if it is commissioned, you see it under commissioned. All right, so let me go to commissioned now. Now, this affidavit, this platform has done some affidavits, right? So let me just show us how to upload signature. But now, in our own case, because something we just did, we'll see it under pending, not commission, but it's the same process you will use to put your signature. Please, just take note of the process, the same process you use to put your signature. So this affidavit now, I want to now put signature to the affidavit. I'll click on the ID of the affidavit. This one, will it go? Let me see. Okay, let me click on commission, for instance. Okay, so I click on commission, right? So please, once you do an affidavit, because commissioners are seeing, as you make payments, they are seeing it. It is going to them immediately. So please quickly go and upload your signature so that they will not reject it. Now, once you make payment, don't go to your filing, go to affidavit, go to your pending, and click on that awaiting approval. It will bring you here. You come here, please, where you have upload signature, and click on upload and upload the signature of the deponent. In affidavit, your signature should be in picture format, not PDF, please. PDF will not go through. For affidavits, your passport, your signature should be in picture format. Okay, so once you upload that signature, right, Commissioner for Oath to appear on their own platform there for them to see. Please take note of that. Once you do an affidavit, please go back and upload the signature almost immediately so that they can look at it and commission for you. Because if they open from their end and there's no signature, they will reject it and ask that you upload signature. And once you upload your signature, it will be activated back in their platform for them to see and commission. So that's how it works. So commissioner can schedule what's it called, an affidavit for for interview. They can commission instantly and they can reject as well. Now, 3 reasons why commissioners reject affidavit. Please, 3 reasons why they reject affidavit. 1, if there is no signature, they can reject it and state signature. Once you put signature, it will activate back to them to commission. 2, passport. If passport is not properly placed, okay, or is not clear, they can reject. And they will indicate passport as a reason. Once you upload the passport again, it's going to activate for them. The 3rd one is paragraphs. We have noticed something. that some lawyers type, like I was typing my paragraphs there, right? They type their paragraphs without checking those paragraphs. That small green button I was checking then, without checking them, they will click to proceed, right? Without looking at it, if this paragraph reflected or not, just proceed to make payment. Or sometimes what they do is they might check those paragraphs, okay, and proceed. It will display for them. Now, when they spot an error, they'll go and edit, go back and edit without checking and proceed. That way, those paragraphs you've put there, it won't show again because you didn't save them again. So commissioners can reject for reason for passport, signature, and paragraphs. Okay. Then for the scheduling of interview, that one is best known to them. If they see any reason to schedule you for an interview, they will. If there's no reason for that, they will just commission. Okay. I know that there are special affidavits that they do schedule people for interview. So such affidavits, they will schedule you for interview. And what you're to do as a lawyer that is scheduled for interview, okay, or as an affiant scheduled for interview. Let me see if I have anyone on that schedule here. Okay, I don't have. So if there was any here, okay, I will see the date and time that interview will be held. If it's virtual, I will say that it is virtual. If it's physical, I'll say that it's physical, meaning I need to go to court. But if it's virtual, I'll see the date and time. Okay. All I just need to do is on that day and time, as a button, I'll just click start meeting. And if it's virtual, start meeting. And the commissioner and I will now have that virtual section. Okay, so once that section is done, they can now commission your affidavit and you go to your commissioned to get the affidavit. You print and use it for whatever you want to use it for. So that's that for affidavits. Okay, how to upload signature. I'm seeing hands for questions. So should I take them? If it's something that we can take later, man, please, can we just take it later? But if it's something we need to take now so that you really understand what is happening at this moment, you can ask the question.
Pardon me, it's concerning the good afternoon. Pardon me, it's concerning the affidavit. What I want to ask is the scheduling of the affidavit. If you are depositing for someone, probably you are a lawyer, and probably somebody wants to publish affidavit of facts. If someone wants your help to prepare the affidavit, and the commissioner for oath scheduled it, who will be with the commissioner for oath? Is it both the deponent and the lawyer, or just the lawyer, just the deponent?
I think basically what who they want to see is the deponent. Whoever swear the affidavit should come before them. I believe so.
But whether it's virtual or physical.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so that's that for affidavits. I want to believe that part is clear now for affidavits. On our own, we can now do affidavit and do it well. Okay. All right. So please let me just add. There's something we have also observed. Commissioners have also complained. Please, your signatures and your passports should be very bold. We've seen cases where, like a normal A4 now, someone will just sign on a normal, small on the normal A4. Now, if you want to snap it, you will not go and snap the whole A4. How will the signature now show on that affidavit? Do you get? So please, if you're capturing passport and signature, is that face they want, not the background? Is that signature they want, not the background? They don't want the background of the, wherever you signed it, or wherever you took the picture. Is the face. So capture the face properly and make it bold. Capture the signature properly and make it bold. Okay. So let's proceed to the next one, which is print court files. Print court files. But let me explain it first. Okay, so there's something Lagos State want to introduce with this COMIS Plus, all our applications for CTC, judgment, ruling, order will be done online. Okay. Now, the way it works is, let's say I want to apply as a lawyer, I'm applying for a judgment. I'll go online and apply for that judgment. Okay. Now, if the court has uploaded a judgment, if the court has uploaded that judgment, in the process of applying for the judgment, I will see that that judgment is available for me to apply. Okay. But if they haven't, I won't see that availability button telling me that it's available for me to apply. Though we've also spoken with the magistrates, the court, to do well because of this. Do well and upload all your ruling as you give the judgment, as you type them, upload them. Even your proceedings, as you type them, upload them, so that it could be easy for lawyers to have access to these things. All right. So if I apply for a judgment, like I said, the way it works is, because it's a fixed amount, right? I apply, I make payment, it goes to the ACR, or the ACR will see it, approve it, and it will now go straight to the court. Now, because the court has uploaded those documents, all the court just need to do is to approve that application, and the lawyer will see the judgment document in his own account. So they can now print and do the CTC if they want to do CTC on this document. So that's how that process flows. Let me just show us briefly. So let's say I want to apply for CTC. Meeting is being live streamed. Okay. Okay, so I want to apply for CTC. Let me use this platform to show us what I want to do. This is the demo site. Okay. But it's the same, look at it, it's the same thing, the same process. Okay. I go to new. I go to miscellaneous. I go to the virtual copy. I click on the courts. Let's say High Court. I click the division. Sorry, like I said, I'm using the demo site to show us, so you might be seeing different division. But just what I want us to know is that the process is the same. So let me just pick a suit number before I proceed, so I'm going to do the right thing. Let me pick a suit number. This is account file before. Probably waiting for that. I want to pick an old suit. Okay. Let me use this one suit number. So I'll go to filings. I'll go to miscellaneous. Certified true copy, for instance, and I'll come here. Select the court. This is fast. Okay. Sorry. I'm supposed to select magistrate court matter. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to pick, a suit number that I'm sure I'll get something. Yeah, let me use this one. Okay. Okay, so I'll go to new filing. Miscellaneous, certified true copy. Select the courts. Water court, for instance. I'll put the suit number. It's not giving me what I want. Let me try it on the demo site. Okay, so I'll show. Oh, no file process here. Okay, maybe this is what we'll do, because the demo site there's nothing there. Let me just explain it, okay? But once we start or once we migrate, our what's it called now? Our support group is there. You can drop whatever you want to do, you can drop, will guide you. You can also reach out to us personally, but let me just explain how that part works. New filings, miscellaneous forms and letters. So once you come through here, you select the code, the division, the suit number, and you're going to search. All right. So it's going to show you if that thing you applied for is available. To show you a tick button. If it's available, you show you a tick button, then you can now apply. You see apply button, you can now apply. To show you the amount, you make payment for that. Right? But there's a place you're also going to upload. If it's application for judgment, right? You want to upload that application letter. So you apply, the ACRO will see it online as well, minute on it, and send it to the court. The court will see it and approve. And you're going to get that copy of the document. So now, once they've done all of those things, if you want to see it, you come to print court files. This is where you now come to print court files. Here, you will see all the applications you've done, and you can now print here, just like you're printing your court, just like your filing process, just like your filing process online. You want to now print the documents, right? Same process here. Once you come to print court file, same thing you will do here. Click on the status, go to the, what's it called now, the PDF icon, click on it. To open the document, you can now print your document. These things, you see how we're explaining it? It's very easy. But we'll just hope that everybody will be on their, top of their game to make it this easy. Okay. For this part, like I said, it depends only on the court. It depends on the court. Once the court is uploading their documents, it becomes very easy for lawyers to apply and get their, application. They can even get it in 1-2 days maximum. Once the court uploads those things, it becomes easy for everybody to get. So same thing applies to file CTC, view CTC applications. It's the same process. You want to apply for CTC, the same process. You want to view it too, the same process. I know I'm supposed to be showing us all of those things, but because the account I'm using to show us does not have or have not done those things, I cannot carry out those demonstrations. The River State own is a live site, so I cannot do it on those live sites. Why the demo sites? Okay, I cannot carry that, but there's no process here filed in this account. Right? But just understand how it works. When it's time, maybe if you want to not do it, we can guide you on how to go about it without having issues. Okay, so that's the process for court files, court eCTC, and view eCTC applications. All right. The next one is what? The next one here is resources. Like I showed us on our home page, you will see those things that, let me use this live site. Okay, it's here. Okay. So you see those things that the court wants us to put out. Okay, as many documents the court wants to put out. It can be small claims forms, it can be manuals, whatever the court wants us to put out there, it will be here for us to see. And the next thing here is what? Track cases. Track cases, like I said, the same thing as if you want to view status of your case, just like you go through filings to see what you have filed. Okay. So this is another way you can also see the status of your case. Let me use a live site. Track cases. Track cases. Okay, so you will require to select the file under new filing. Select new filing. You file under defense, select defense. File under application, select application. Then you put the case ID here or the suit number and you search. Let me search for this and see what will come up. And you search. So this will show you just a brief detail about your documents, your process. It was filed by this person on this date. This is the person that assessed the process. This is that commissioned the process. And this is the court the matter was before. This is the name of the magistrate. Okay. And the matter has been concluded. So that is showing you now concluded. So from here too, you can get information about a matter. Okay, so that's that about this track case. Then to the big thing, chambers management. Chamber management is another feature that has been added into the, the COMIS Plus, LagosCoMIS Plus platform. This feature is so interesting, and it's so interesting. So interesting. Let me explain it to us. Okay, so as a principal of the chambers, you have lawyers working with you, right? And all of these lawyers have their separate accounts on the platform. As a principal, you have your own account. Like if you want to manage the cases in your chambers, all right, you come to chamber management and you register under chamber management. The way it works, it helps you, like I said, manage cases in your chambers. So let's say I'm a principal, I have, say, 12 lawyers working with me. And this lawyer, as a principal, I give, maybe my lawyers matters to go and, file and handle. They file with their accounts, and handle those processes. Now, I want to bring all of those chamber cases in one umbrella, in one account, and be able to manage them, distribute them to whoever I want to distribute it to. What I also need to do is I'll call chamber management and register. For a new chambers, I want to register. You come to chambers, you will now come to new chamber. Once you click on it, like this is not activated yet. Okay, sorry. You will check here. Let me go back again. I went to chambers, right? And I'll go to the small cycle here. The small cycle here. Once I click on it, I will fill this form. I won't go further than this, because the live site. So I'm to fill this form, the chamber's name, chamber address, all of this information. I'm also required to put, as a principal now, my principal email, my CAC document, and any other document that is required of me to attach. I attach it, and I click on Add Chambers. Now, once I do that, the next page going to take me to now is to invite the lawyers that are working with me in my chambers. I would have loved to demonstrate this thing now, but okay, this is what we'll do on this chamber management. I will explain again, pardon me, okay? Then, if you want to try with your account, once you migrate, just let us know on the group so we can walk you through the process individually. Now, why I don't want to do it here is because this is a live account. This is Riverside live account. Once you're registered, you're registered. You cannot deactivate it. So this account I'm using now, I don't want to register on this account because I'm not the principal. Okay, the lawyer just gave me that privilege to use the account to demonstrate what I want to demonstrate today. But like I said, I'm going to explain it. So once you add these informations and you do add chambers, the next place to open for you is for you to add the email address of the lawyers working with you. So you put their email, you add, put their email, you add, put their email, you add. Now what happens is the lawyers will get a notification, just like a friend request on Facebook. They'll be notified that also chambers wants to add them to their chamber. Okay. Now the lawyer will now have to come to this place Here we have chambers requests. Are we seeing it? Underneath, chamber requests. Once the lawyer clicks on chamber requests, he will see the requests of his principal, accepting that it's part of that chambers. So once the lawyer accepts that request, the next thing that pop up for that person is his dashboard will open. So the lawyer will now have to select those matters that belongs to the chambers. He will select those matters that belongs to the chambers and send it to the principal. And the principal now will see all of those matters in his own account. Principal will see all those matters in his own account. In the case where the principal checked and he noticed that a particular one was not sent, okay, matter was not sent, principal can request for those accounts, so those what's it called now, those matters to be sent. But principal will need to put the suit number of that particular matter, and the lawyer will get notification as well too, and now approve that principal wants this matter. Once he approves, it will now also reflect in the principal's account. That's how it works. Now, if we look at this place I am now, you can see chambers request to add you, right? Chambers request to add your cases. So in the case where the principal noticed a particular case is not sent, principal now send a request for those cases to be added. Lawyer will see it under chamber request to add your cases. So once you click on it, it's going to see the request of that principal. That particular matter is requesting for, is going to see it. And once he approves it, the principal will also get that process or that filing in his account. Do you get? That is done. Mind you, when the principal is sending a request to his lawyers, lawyer also have the discretion to either accept or reject. The lawyer can accept or reject. So in the case where your lawyer rejects, that one, we don't know how you're going to do that one. But of course, since they work with you, they have those matters in your custody, they are supposed to accept and send those matters to you. Now you become the manager of those matters. All the lawyers in your chamber will do same. Become the manager of those matters. Let me go to the demo site and show us other things you can do. Okay, sorry, let me come back here. So every lawyer's account, okay, have two dashboards. Every lawyer, whether you're a principal or not. What makes the difference now as principal and lawyer is when you subscribe for chamber management, your account now becomes a lawyer and also a principal's account. But every lawyer's account have the ability to subscribe for chamber management. And once any account is subscribed to chamber management, that account now becomes a principal and chambers. So a principal and what's it called now? And a lawyer's account. So if you want to switch from now this account, this place I'm in now, this my dashboard, right? This is my lawyer's dashboard. This is my lawyer's dashboard. I want to now switch to my principal's dashboard. I will come to switch dashboard. Where you have this new filing, beside it, you see switch dashboard. Now, if I click on this one, sorry, sir. Okay. So once I come to this switch dashboard, let me click, see what to show me. You currently have not registered as a chamber. Please go through the chamber management and register. Now, this account can't switch because the account has not registered as a chamber, right? Let me go to this, my demo sites. I think I did that for demo sites. I registered as a chamber. Let me now click on switch dashboard. Let me come to my old one. Bear with me, my network is a little bit slow now. Okay. All right. Okay, please don't mind this thing you're seeing here. This is just taxpayers seeing whatever is asking for. Okay, so let me just remove it. Okay, so this is my lawyer's dashboard, right? Let me switch to the chamber management dashboard. Once I click on switch, oh, okay, I think my plan has expired. That's why it's showing me this. Let me see if I can go in. Let me just see if I can go around it. Oh, no. My network is a bit slow. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm so sorry. My network is really disturbing me now. But if you permit me, let me just explain it, eh? Sorry. Oh, God, help me. Okay, this is what we're going to try. Since network is epileptic now. Whoever wants to register for chamber management wants to migrate. I can personally put you through. You can contact me personally if you want to. Okay. I'll put you through the process from start to finish, how to request and all of those things. But just know that this thing is on the platform now, this chamber management, and this is how it works. It's very interesting because the reason is this. We've also, observed some challenges of chambers where some lawyers will just leave their chambers without, dropping the cases that they were handling, the case file they were handling. Such things happen. But with this chamber management is going to help curb all of those things. Okay. That's why it's important that as an owner of a chamber, you subscribe for this chamber management. I also understand that once we launch chamber management thing, I think for 2-3 months, it's going to be free. So I will, advise that we key into that free period, register our chambers, get our cases, sent or assigned to our principal account so that before we start charging, you're already on board. Do we get? To when we're launching, it's going to be free so lawyers can have a feel of what the chamber management looks like, before the subscription thing will now be implemented. So let's resume something. All right, so that's that for chamber management. If you have any question on that, you can ask later. I'll explain further. But this is what how far I can explain for now. But as you ask your questions, probably I'll have more explanation to make to you. All right. So the next thing you have here, and if you look at this tab, you have Ask COMIS AI. Ask COMIS AI. Though this one is still, in the process, still under construction. All right, but this is how the COMIS AI works. So far, we've tested, and we've seen how it works, but we're still improving on it. For it, for accuracy, we're still improving on it. This is how this thing works. Just like every other AI. For those of us that have worked with chat before, we know how you ask the question and to give you a response. You can upload a document, right? And you ask it to analyze that document, it will do that for you. So similarly, that's how the COMIS AI works. So once this one too is a paid feature. This COMIS AI too is a paid feature. You pay for it. Now, if you want to know the outcome of a process or a case rather that you're handling, okay, you can subscribe for COMIS AI and prompt it to analyze a particular suit number, looking at all the documents uploaded in that suit, and give you a possible judgment that particular matter. This COMIS AI will do that. It will go through all the documents filed with the defendant, the claimant, and give you possible judgment of that suit, that particular suit. You can also ask it to show you the lacunas of what you have filed, the loopholes, all right? It will go through your documents that you have filed so far and show you the loopholes, of what you have done so far, and advise also how you can cover up those loopholes. Okay, now, let me also say this, AI, the way AI works best based on the command given to it, based on the prompts given to it. Okay, if you want the best out of AI, then you should also know how to prompt it correctly to give you the best. Okay, so it's not like you ask AI, it's just analyze this thing and to give you accurate information. You know what you want, prompt it exactly and specifically what you want, and it will go do that, the task and give you a feedback. All right. Nevertheless, we will still advise people that whatever AI gives you, please always verify, because sometimes AI can make mistakes. But AI mistakes, I know is very minute, but it can make mistakes. But always verify it. Whatever points this COMIS AI gives you on your own, do your research or do a little research on it or do a little findings on it to be sure that what is giving you is 100% correct. But like I said, it is based on the prompt you give it. That will reduce the level of errors that it will give to you. If you prompt it very well, if you're good in prompting, prompt it very well, it's going to give you like 90% accuracy, 105% accuracy. Okay, so that's how the AI works. So it's like your legal assistant. That's the best term. That's the best term I can use. The COMIS AI is like your legal assistant that helps you do research. You can even do research outside the COMIS, and gives you, information on whatever you're looking for. So that's that on this lawyers platform, this COMIS 2.0, the 2.0 that we're bringing in now, COMIS Plus. These are the features we have, and this is how to navigate, the COMIS, LagosCoMIS Plus. So we'd like to take questions now, suggestion now, if you have any.
Thank you so much, sir. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We're grateful for this undiluted training and class. It's awesome. So it's just that I came behind time. So I wanted to ask the regards to the comments,
Yes,
the
sir.
logging in. So that how do I log in and get the platform at least to making use of it in our chamber? And secondly, I lost some points on the affidavit, but
Okay.
I think the similar thing with magistrates. Before now,
Exactly.
the magistrates, yes, they
Yeah.
have been filing before now. So I got to some point. I said, I'm familiar with this. So because of that, but there are some areas I need a further briefing and further teaching.
Okay.
So
Clarification.
thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
My
right.
name
So
is Elijah. Thank you.
okay, for registration, first of all, if you don't have an account on the platform, okay, it's very easy to register. Once you go to your LagosCoMIS now, you will see how they have create an account. You click on that, create an account. You see different account types. As a lawyer, you select legal practitioner. You fill the details there and you submit. All right. Then a link will be sent to you.
I need to ask question.
A link will be sent to you, all right, where you see your login details and all of those things. But in a case where you didn't receive that email, please, when registering, please reach out to us. So that what we'll just do for you, we'll just confirm that, yeah, you've registered. Then we'll now set your password and give you a default password to use to log in. So you use your email and that default password to log in. And once you're logged in, please do well to change your password. You can retain the default password if you want to, but we always advise that you change your password for security reasons, because since it's a default password, everybody knows the password. So anybody that knows your email can just try the default, and if it opens, they can have access to your platform. That's why I advise that if you do your reset password, please always change your password to a personalized one. That's one. Then for the COMIS registration, no, I'm sorry, before I go into that, for those that have registered already, or you've forgotten your password, do well to also reach out to us. Okay, we'll confirm that. We'll ask you for some few details. You give us, we'll reset your password for you, so you can still have access. So you can have access to the platform and do your filings. That's the second. Then the third one is the chamber management registration. Okay, it's only on the new interface. So it's when we launch the new interface, you can register on chamber management. Now, because of some maybe issues of what we're having here and demonstrating it, if you want to do chamber management registration, reach out to us. Okay, you can reach out to me directly if you want to, but there are different
Call
admins
the
on our
number.
platform. There are different admins on our platform there. You can reach out to any of them. I'm also there in the platform as an admin. Okay, you can reach out to me. Then we'll put you through the process step by step to register. Okay, and how to also get your lawyers on board. All right. So that's for those registration processes.
Yeah, Mr.
Then for
Ralph, please, can you share your number, please?
Raphael, please.
Thank you. That is very important. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, Mr. Mike, good afternoon. So
Please
hello.
share your
So
number, Raphael.
okay, no problem. But I will suggest that if you're on that WhatsApp group, it's important that you engage WhatsApp group. Reason is because we have so many people on ground on that WhatsApp group to attend to people. All right. I'm going to drop my details here, but please, why I prefer also to use the group is because I might be busy and you need my attention, and I might be very busy to attend to you. But if you engage in the group, whether I'm busy or not, there are people there to attend to you. Okay.
So at the same time, you can as well still share your information to other lawyers so that people that want to relate with you directly can also.
Yes, so I also do that.
Right.
Let me drop it in the chat here, or maybe
That you can call it that.
I'm seeing so many questions here.
Please share it in the chat. Thank you.
Okay. So that's my number. Okay. So is there any other question?
Yes, there is a question.
All right.
Please, can you? Good afternoon. Please, can you demonstrate how to stamp a CAC trustee declaration form?
Yes, sir. How
And
to stamp.
how to get a stamp CAC IT declaration form, and also the power of attorney.
Okay, what I'm showing us right now is a new platform, okay, and I'm with my demo site, and there's some there's some things that won't work because registrars are not yet on board, but I can show you with the old platform. I'm going to show you with the old platform, okay, but that old platform will be moving it this week. So I will just suggest that you just wait. Once we migrate, please come to that group, our group, and ask this question again so that someone will be able to direct you properly. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So I'm seeing so many numbers. Please add this number to the group. Okay, so for those that are asking for people to add to the group, let me drop the group link here in the chat so you can send the link to the people you want to add to the WhatsApp group for them to join.
Very well. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I was wondering, you said about the change of counsel part. There was
Yes, sir.
something you said about making a payment for counsel to be changed, and I
Yes,
didn't
sir.
really understand that. First of all, it's only lawyers on the platform that the application can work for. There was a notice that you should make sure that the new counsel is properly registered on the platform before you initiate the payment. So you were trying to explain something about what is being paid for, perhaps who is paying it. I didn't really get that. Please, can you just re-elaborate?
Okay, so for the change of counsel, let me give you an example. I'm a lawyer, for instance, okay? And I have a friend, a colleague that uses my account to file. The colleague does not have an account yet. He uses my account to file. And he now have his own account, right? And for me to move the case files he has filed with my account to his own account, I'll come to change of counsel. I will do it, not the person, and move those case files to his own account. But in that process of doing all of those moving, there's a fee to be paid for the moving of those case files to his account. And let's say that my friend now can bear the cost of those fees to be paid.
All right, sir, but I just want to quickly point out a real issue with this method.
Okay.
There are lawyers that abandon cases out of spite. Many lawyers only take up cases because they want to be paid. And if they feel like, okay, they've already cashed out or something, they will leave cases. I recently had to take over a matter, and the previous counsel refused to share the case file with us. He was not cooperative at all, and we had to go spend a lot of money applying for a search of the court file. So in that kind of situation where it's not a matter of someone didn't have an account, but the counsel in the matter was actually changed, and the previous counsel is not cooperating, how can anyone move forward when the previous counsel is the one that has to initiate the process?
Okay. So for that, as a new counsel, you have to file a change of counsel process, right? There's a process like that, I believe, right? Hello, counsel.
Yes, sir. Yes, but I thought you said like we're now doing everything on the platform.
Yes, on
And
the
it is the
platform. No,
old
you will
counsel
file
that
it
controls.
just like a process now, court process now. You will file a change of counsel as you're filing just like you file your processes, as a kind of change of counsel kind of document they file in court, right?
In civil matters, normally, yes.
Yes. So once you file that change of counsel document, able to have access to what the other person filed, you can see them. Just that now it will bear the person's name as the lawyer that filed those processes. That's the only difference. But you can see everything that was filed by the person, the document. You can even print them if you want to. Provided you have responded to that change of counsel, you can see the documents. But now, this change of counsel part that I explained to you is, if you want to do that, the name now will not be bearing that my colleague's name as if lawyer that filed it, no longer me. So that's what the court will now be seeing. Yeah, the court will be seeing that, okay, it is lawyer A that filed it, no longer Raphael that filed it. Right? But this other route I'm telling you now, this I'm telling you that you file a process of change of counsel to still bear my name as a lawyer that filed, but you can see my processes that I have filed, but to still bear my name on the platform that I filed with my account.
Yes, sir, but then what if I need to file new processes?
You can go ahead and file new processes. You can
without
file.
the cooperation of the previous counsel?
Yes, you can file. Since you have the suit number, you can file.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. So, any other question?
Please don't forget to share the link for the WhatsApp group.
Yes, I want to do that now.
Hello.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes. Now we're talking. We've discussed virtual filing of documents.
Yes, sir.
And the next issue is service after it has been filed. Now,
yes, sir.
what is the system? Because I know in the traditional system, after you have filed your document, you still have to be lobbying beliefs to serve your document and so on and so forth. Will the service go on automatically without you having to visit the courtroom? Because if you have to visit the courtroom to ensure that your processes are served, that defeats the purpose of the virtual filing of documents. I'm talking of originating processes now.
Yes.
Like writ of summons and so on.
Okay. In as much as it is all right, we're also, trying to maintain your practice. Okay. Don't want to take out your practice, not that it is So there's some things we have to consider. Now, but to answer your question, the way the platform is built, since it's is that for all written processes, okay, you have to print and engage a bailiff. That is in your practice. Engage a bailiff, the bailiffs will go and serve and upload a proof of service from his own end. Bailiffs also have an account on this platform. All bailiffs do. And upload a proof of service from their own end. And the court will see their proof of service. Now, that is how it is currently. But there's something we're also looking at doing. We're looking at doing this. Though we've not done it, but we're looking at it. Where we'll have every bailiff in the different division signed up on the platform. So as a lawyer, as you're filing your processes, you can select the bailiff you want to serve that process for you. Okay?
Okay, yes.
You can select the bailiff you want to serve that process. So once you finish filing and it has gotten to court, the bailiff will see your process in his account to print out and go and serve.
Yeah.
Now, the question they asked is, who is going to pay for the printing and all of those things? Anyway, like we all said, you people know how you connect yourselves. Okay, since you're the one that selected the bailiffs, probably is someone you know, so you know how to connect yourself. So we are looking at doing that, but there's still some little bottlenecks around it. Okay, but that is possible actually. But there's still little bottleneck about it. Lawyers are so concerned about this bailiff extorting them. And on that, we are really looking on how to resolve that part. Because if you pay any money now, for instance, pay any money now to the platform, let's say, the judge has to say, from here, say from Ikeja to Ogba to serve is 2,000 naira. right? And you
Yes.
select your bailiff, and you pay the 2,000 naira to the bailiff to go and sell. The challenge they might have now is, since that money is going to an account, the process it will take to bring out that money from that account, since the government account, is a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, the police are saying it will take them so much time to bring out that money from that account for them to go and serve processes. So that's just
No,
the
but
challenge now we are having on that aspect.
how were they doing it before? Because even before this platform came into existence,
Yeah.
you pay cash at the registry,
Yes.
and this cash still goes to government, not to individual bailiffs.
No, the way they do it before, like they explained to us, when you pay the cash, right? They give the bailiffs their own to go and serve.
Right
Because
there and then.
it's cash you gave them. Yes, the cash you give them. So give the bailiffs their own to go and serve. But now, if it's online, the money will have to go to an account online since you're paying it online. Now, bringing out that money immediately is what we are trying to look at and get, find a way around that.
So as the matter stands now, imagine I file a case today. What do you advise that I do if I want my originating summons to actually be served expeditiously? Can I just file it and just sit down in chambers and
No.
expect that the process will take care of itself?
No. For now, no. What you do when you file and see that they're gotten to the CM or the magistrate, please print out and engage a bailiff immediately, please.
Okay. You
Yes.
engage a specific bailiff yourself.
Yes, you engage a bailiff, yeah.
That means we still have to be, well, okay. Thank
But
you.
now, sir,
Can
let
I
me
make a
add.
suggestion, sir?
Sorry, sir. Let me add. You wait, sir. Let me just add. Now, after that first service to the defendant, or after that
Yes.
first to the defendant, once they respond to that matter online, every other thing is now online. Because once they file, you see, you file, they see.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So there will be no need
Oh,
for service thereafter.
According to the e-platform.
Yes.
But
But what if the other lawyer is not using the e-platform? He's doing it physically in court.
no, you cannot do it physically in court because it's filing also online now. Do you
No,
understand? But
because
now you also
not
understand.
everybody is on the platform yet. Not everybody
But
is using
okay,
this.
sir.
but
Okay,
going forward,
let's
the only way to file will be online.
Okay.
yes. So
To
if
the
you're
moment
filing
somebody
online, why not?
Which means we are phasing out physical service.
Yes, with time,
Physical
with time
filing.
we will. Yes.
Okay, with time.
Yeah, with time. Now, what I'm saying with time is because for now the originating process is still done manually. But once, like I said, once the defendant responds to that matter online, every other thing is done online. As you
Okay.
file, they see as a file. But again, now what I've observed is that some lawyers, because there is a practice that says you must serve, physically, use that as an elastic, against the e-service.
Okay.
And some magistrates or some judges, because they also don't use the platform, they also prefer that you do it manually. But the way the platform is built, the way it is, and the way the judiciary approves it is that once that first service is done, every other thing is online.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but this all sounds beautiful, but why are we just still restricting it to magistrate court in Lagos? Whereas Port Harcourt is gone to High Court?
It's what the judiciary wants that we'll give to them. So they said start from the magistrate court first, which we did since 2023. Right now we are in the High Court, but just affidavits. So like I said, maybe with time, they will say, okay, do the filing process to everything in.
So, which means Port Harcourt is leading us now. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
Port Harcourt started this thing since 5 years ago now, or even 5 years.
Okay,
No,
they started before Lagos.
since
Good,
2020.
good day,
Yes.
gentlemen. Maybe I can just come in on that front. Lagos
Okay.
is already on a different platform for High Court. It is the JIS, Judicial Information Service, and they are upgrading also as we speak to 2.0. So the question cannot, the moderator or the resource person cannot answer that question. It is the CG or the hierarchy of the judiciary
Yes, I can
that can
decide.
speak
Yeah.
to that issue.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Hello, Mr. Raphael. Good
Yes,
afternoon.
sir.
Good afternoon, Senior Counsel. Please.
My hand has been
Right
up and I've been having a question and nobody has indicated I can ask
sorry,
that question. Are we not going by raised hands?
Sorry, dear. Sorry.
Okay, ma'am. Please, sorry. Just so sorry, sir, ma'am. Please. Once he
Okay.
finishes, you ask the question, please.
Okay.
So sorry
So
about
what
that.
I ask is that right now at the LagosCoMIS, well, after filing and after filing and the payment is made,
Yes,
you
sir.
still have to print the copy that has been commissioned, and then and go to the registry, and then you pay for file. They open a file there, and they will now, it is now filed now. They will now move to the court. And from that place, before the file gets to court, now you will now be talking about getting a date. As of the time, the current LagosCoMIS will have a magistrate, it doesn't really get to the court. You are the one that after filing and it is certified you are paid, you still print the physical copy, the hard copy, take it to court, pay for a file. They will take it to the either records or process, and then from that, you now pay for them, normally mobilize them for them to move the file to the new to the court, assigned court now. Before it was at that point in that. So this new 2.0 now, is
Yes,
it going to
ma'am.
eliminate the need for the lawyer to the claimant to initiate the movement of that file
Okay.
from and then
Okay.
taking the physical copy?
Okay. To answer your question, sir, first of all, I will say how it is on the platform, how it is supposed to be, and how they are doing it. When you file a process as a lawyer, everything, like I said, is online. The registry, everybody files, stamp, everything online. It goes to the court as well online. Every magistrate have an account on the platform. Every magistrate can access whatever you have filed on the platform.
Seriously?
And yes, and they are to give dates for their matters on the platform as well for you to see. But now, because we also understand that they have not a challenge, anyways, because you need to serve. If it's a proceeding process, you need to serve your defendant, right? That is why you're required to print out hard copy and take it to the registry.
Still know. You know a lot of talking.
Take it to the registry, and they'll do their whatever process
Do
and
you
give you a
have
verdict.
do we have the
But
right to watch
please, can you mute your mic, please, ma'am? Thank you. We'll take to registry, okay? But the way they do it, actually, I think maybe because some magistrates are used to manual, maybe let me put it that way. They still require you to print out hard copies. And on that part, that's something that we can't enforce them to stop manual. The system already, you can do everything online without manual. It's there already, without bringing the manual. But they're still asking for manual, and we can't stop them. It's only the CG that can say, okay, every magistrate, I don't want to see manual again, and it will work. Okay. The 2.0 is not stopping that the manual thing. It's only CG that can give that order for it to stop. But like I said, the system where it is built in a way that manual is not required at all. It's not required at all. Because even on the magistrate's end, whatever they do, give dates, adjournment dates, upload ruling, judgment, all of those things, the system helps them organize their case file for them online, saved in the cloud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because the process you have now is that after usually they give the first day. You might see, I want the assigned to the new magistrate. After you have drawn move them to move the file to the court. You will see the judge, the magistrate. You may also see the first date, the first adjourned date.
Yes,
but after
yes.
that, you will not get it. There's nothing again about adjourned date. You
Okay,
just go and do your thing in court, and then
so on this, I think what the best we can do is to keep talking to the magistrate. But there's something again we are looking at, which that thing I know we compel them to keep updating their status. That's the part of returns that we have done. If you observe, I don't know if you filed under the small claims of recent, under the small claims. If you are filing under the small claims, you notice that the magistrates, small claim magistrates are updating their platform. You will notice that because that part of returns now has been fixed for them. If you don't update your platform, your returns will be messed up. And right now, the judiciary is asking that every return should be done online. So they are forced to do the update on the platform. But for the other regular courts, because they are not forced to do their returns online, right now they are still doing the manual thing. But once that enforcement is being made, every return be done online, it will force them to start updating. Okay, so to force them to start updating. So let us hope that the CJ will enforce the same way they have enforced it in small claims court. Let the CJ also enforce it in the regular court. And all of these complaints of dates, adjournment date, all of this won't be there again. Because at that point, magistrates will be forced to use their platform. So, okay, so Madam or Ekele, if I'm correct, you can ask a question now, please.
All right, my question is concerning the hearing notice that you said I could get online on the new LagosCoMIS Plus. So we cannot have it sent directly straight to the defendant or claimant that needs the hearing notice. We have to print it out.
Now, like I said, everything boils down. If the defendant counsel has responded, they can send it directly to the person. But if they have not responded, of course, they cannot send it to the defendant.
I'm just wondering if the person already has his email attached and has responded, can it be sent directly, or do we still have to print it first?
No, sorry, man. Let's understand ourselves. If it's a new matter, all right, and of course, as the claimant counsel, you don't know the defendant counsel, and the defendant is not even on the platform, he's not a lawyer. So the best the court can do is to send you the claimant counsel, you print out, and you go and give to the defendant. It's when they respond that the system now knows that, okay, there's a defendant to this matter. Any subsequent hearing notice can be sent to that defendant counsel directly because they have now responded to the matter. System has captured that there's somebody as defendant to that matter. So the court can now send to that person directly.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm seeing hands here. Is it Jerry now? You can ask a question. Okay, questions. Let's take questions before I think we can end this section by 2. So let's take question before 2 o'clock so we can. Ask questions. I'm seeing hands. You can ask.
Hello, I have a question, please.
All right. So you can ask a question now.
Yes, could you please clarify
Okay,
what the
you
provision
just
is
called Jerry
in
now. I was
respect
about
to
asking my question.
attaching signature and seal
Okay, please,
of the
Madam
document before uploading?
Anastasia, can you just please let Mr. Jerry ask his question. He has been
Yes,
up
I was
since,
about
please.
talking before she started. Okay,
Okay.
I was saying that I was gladdened when you mentioned that now change of lawyers by litigants cannot be as a matter of course because there will be a place in the platform where the consent of the previous lawyer will be sought. But on the other hand, when you were explaining about the difficulties of new lawyers having access to court records, you were now explaining how that can also be bypassed by a new lawyer now being able to have access to the documents that he needs to proceed without recourse to the old lawyer. So I think you are giving with one hand and you are taking with another hand. So please, can you address that issue? Because most of the problem that most of us lawyers have is that litigants, once they have gotten what they want, maybe they just want to use you to push their case into the court. Once they start going, they'll go and negotiate some ridiculous amount with some other lawyer to take it on from there. And they don't even give you the courtesy of getting back to you. I don't know whether my question is clear.
Very clear, sir. Very, very clear, sir.
Thank you.
So in as much as as an IT firm, we're trying to, take out some of all these issues that we're experiencing in the legal space, right? We're also careful not to limit the lawyers of their rights. I mean, let me put it that way, of their rights. Now, why I said that other part, why I said if they file a change of counsel, they can have access to the lawyer's document, is because normally if you file any process, you're on a defendant, you file any process, you're going to see your documents. You're going to see your documents. So this part of lawyers, litigants using lawyers, all of those things. So I think it's something the MBA can come in here and look at to bring up maybe policy on how to mitigate that. Okay. We as an IT firm, we can't, not that we can't do it, but it will be limiting some lawyers of their rights, which we don't want to do. I don't know if you
Sorry,
get.
can
So
I
this
come in
area,
here?
yes,
Can I
sir.
come in here, sir? For the fact that you put a system that would require the previous lawyer to consent or make an agreement, you've already limited the right of the new lawyer. So you cannot be, for choice of better words, be pretending to be helping the lawyer that's already in the matter on one hand, and on the other hand, you're giving a shortcut or a bypass for the new lawyer. For me, I don't see anything limiting by putting the system. Sorry, sir, can I come down?
Okay.
Sorry, sir, let me just land. I'm sorry that I'm taking time. For
No
me,
problem,
I don't see anything limiting or anything illegal or anything obstructive by the first system you've put in place, which is excellent. Let the lawyer who was handling the matter come up and say, I don't agree. Of course, he has to bring justification, and the court has to hear his justification and then decide on it. Than making it easy for the new lawyer to still assess all the processes that are filed and move on and ignore me. That's what I'm looking at. I don't think MBA should come in here. And I don't think that if you make the first process the only process of changing counsel, that you are doing anything out of the ordinary or anything that is against anybody's right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. If you heard the other counsel that gave a scenario, okay, the scenario he gave is also valid, right? The scenario he gave is also valid. There are some lawyers too, when they've gotten what they want, they'll just be, nonchalant about the case. That is also there.
They will
So
abandon the case.
yeah, so
Abandon.
as you're saying this thing, I understand you, but also understand this other part too. As I said, in this kind of situation now, let the MBA agree on what to do and tell us, block this and don't block this, we will implement it. Let it be something that the MBA agreed. Let this be like this and it is like this, and tell us, we will implement it. So that's just what I'm trying to say, sir. Not that I really get you, I really understand what you're saying, but with the example your other counsel also gave, it's also valid. Because that's why we try to, try to balance, if I should use the word, balance it. But still, there's still some level of lacunas in between. So that's why I say the MBA can come in here, look at it, and now instruct. Okay, IT, block them from seeing until the litigant settles with the first lawyer. Let the new person not see. We'll implement.
Okay, we'll take it on. No problem.
Right,
but I actually believe that if you put a clause that the other lawyer, the first lawyer should respond, of course, it cannot be ad infinitum. The first lawyer should not hold the litigant at ransom now. There will be a clause. Okay, you respond. Already you are showing that when you file a process now, you start being timed, which is a beautiful innovation. So that thing can time, okay, you have to respond between 24 hours or 48 hours. But it's all right. I understand you. I also understand that you don't want to get involved in lawyers' issues and crises that much.
Exactly.
Because of course, some of these lawyers are powerful. They can put a call across another. You're also in business. I understand that clearly. But I also believe that you can put that in, like you've done it in the first step.
Yeah.
Put a time limit within which the initial lawyer has to respond. Of course, once a new lawyer file for change of counsel, the other lawyer will be prompted by email or whatever because his email and everything is on the system.
Yes,
and maybe in that email, you will be directed to say within 48 hours.
Mr. Raphael, I don't want us to just start arguing unnecessarily here. Please, noted Mr. Barrister Jerry to be worked on. we'll get back to you concerning that so that we can move on with the meeting, please.
Beautiful,
So, please
beautiful.
take the next question.
All right, so next question. If you're raising your hand, you can ask, please. If you're raising your hand, you can ask.
Hello, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for all you have been explaining since the morning, but I came in very late, so this question might be repetitive in a way. So I just want to ask about how to file for all these criminal matters. You know, you are the one in magistrate court. You get, I think last month or something, I had issues with the filing. I had to go to courts to the filing section to do that. So please, can you just take me like probably 2 minutes, 2 minutes or 30 seconds on the step by step on how to file for some things in for criminal matters, please. Thank you.
Okay, so for criminal matters, I want to believe that if it's something you're responding to, okay, with the charge number, right? Are you responding or you're filing a fresh matter as a criminal matter? You're responding. So if you're responding, of course, you go through old cases to file it because, like I said, the originating charge was not filed online. So you go through old cases and file it. The way you file your normal old cases processes, the same process you use to file, but use the charge number to file. Okay, so
Mr. Raphael, I guess what he's trying to say is that the challenge they normally have when it comes to that filing of court cases, the charge number is not up to
I'm getting to that point. I'm getting to that point.
Point is very important.
I'm getting to that point, Mr. Mike.
To do that, please try and share your.
Hello?
I said, please, if you want to get to that point, try and share your screen.
Now, I want to explain it. I don't need to demonstrate again.
Okay.
I want to just explain it to him, yes. Demonstrating is going to take us a lot of time. Yes. So just like, I believe he files now. Counsel, you file with a platform, right? You use the platform. Just that part is the issue. So when you go through old cases, you file. Now, because if you count the character, the suit number character, if it's not up to 10, all right, it won't go through. So what you need to do is just to add a dot to make it 10. If the charge number is 8, add 2 dots to make it 10. If the charge number is 9, add 1 dot to make it 10 and to go through. That's how to file it. Counsel, does that answer your question?
Thank you very much.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Raphael.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes, when LagosCoMIS was launched, I later found out that there was a step-by-step, a kind of manual on how you do some certain things. Someone sent it to me sometime, and from time to time I refer to it if I want to file something, because with all the explanation you are giving, it's a complex process, and there are several things you want to file that have different ways of going about it. Are we going to expect this kind of manual again? Probably on an online manual about 10 pages or thereabout, just that will simply explain all of that. So,
okay, all right. So let me just say, in all of these things I've said, I just want us to pick this thing. Filing on the platform is a straightforward thing. Doesn't matter what you're filing, the type of document you're filing. The filing process is the filing process. Whether you're filing a writ, you're filing
sometimes what I do when I get this kind of thing, so okay, I want to do this. Are we? I don't know whether you got me.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes. Did you get me?
I think I got your question. How to define different processes.
Whether we can get it as a manual, whether we can have it as either a soft copy manual, because like as we speak now, I have a manual of this LagosCoMIS that from time to time I refer to. It's difficult for one to get be able to perfect himself with all the processes I've explained within different we're filing different processes. As we want to file, can we get a manual that is explaining all of it?
Yes, you have a manual, sir, but I just want to understand something so that you will not get confused with what I've said. I'm saying that filing processes is the same way. No matter what you want to file, it's the same process. You're not doing anything different. The only difference now is, like I said earlier, if you're filing a matter that the original process was not filed online, you'll file that one under motion. Oh, sorry, under old case. That's the difference. Yes. Then if you're filing any other process that the matter original process was filed online, you file under motion. Then your first filing as a defendant counsel, you file under defense. That's just the difference. Then for charge, like I earlier said, if your charge number is not up to 10, you add dots to make it 10, but you file it under old case because that charge number was not originated online. So if you can just get this explanation, filing is very easy. That's just the basic thing you just need to know.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. But manuals will be dropped on this new platform. Manuals will be dropped and videos will be dropped. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, so on the side,
I'm trying to
sir,
join the meeting back. I'm trying to join.
So on the side of
they're going to block the one.
So we can hear
you. Okay. Okay, should I continue or somebody's about to ask?
No, you can continue, sir.
Okay, so I'm yet to see the link. I don't know whether I dropped the link so that I can.
I have dropped on the chats. Yes, the chats. These are Zoom chats
Okay,
there. You see it.
Okay. Okay, you know, in finding letters, CTCs in this new this current COMIS now.
Yes, it's a bit dropped.
I was told that like the experience I had when you want to file for CTC, you know, the aspect of it is as if it's just for them to collect the money. You upload the letter and then you pay online, print the receipt. You are still expected to go to the registry and do the stamping. And then before you now drop it in the court file, in the court file that before that, or even letter of adjournment, or let's say letter of adjournment that does not require you getting any document. You want to apply for adjournment, you enter the online, go to letters and all of that, and then fill up the details, then kind of pay, upload the additional and pay, and you print it and take it back to the court. They will stamp it physically and you now take to the court. Ordinarily, like, so looking at it now, is this still what you have now, or is this something like you want to apply for adjournment, you do it online and then the court can see it or something?
Yeah, so on this new one, sir, the new one, sir, you upload your letters online, the court will get it directly.
Okay.
On the new one, yes.
On the new one. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any other question?
Mr. Raphael, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Please, in 30 seconds, sorry, I joined late. Are we printing out, put our MBA seal and scan, or is it convert to PDF and we'll just put our MBA seal before filing? So how do you do it now?
Okay. How do I answer this? Okay, but first of all, let me just say, first of all, whatever you're uploading online should have your seal and signature. Whatever you're uploading on the platform must have your seal and signature. How you want to do it to get to that point is left for you. If you want to convert from Word to PDF without having the what's it called, attaching your seal and signature, somehow you have to attach first before you upload online. Yes. So if you want to print out and put and scan, it's still left for you. But now all of those paths now, if you don't have an idea on how to do it, I'll suggest that you can engage one of our staffs in any of those our locations to teach you how to do that. You're converting from Word to PDF, yeah.
Okay, because Mr. Raphael, sorry, because we have a digital seal.
Can I
help?
Is it
that the LagosCoMIS is not recognizing our digital seal, so that we'll just phase out the issue of having to print or something before having to upload?
The digital seal, sir. Let me just ask: how do you affix it on documents? In document, how do you put your digital seal on documents?
Okay, what the MBA does is this: you have to upload that thing. The MBA, they have an online platform. You upload it in, and then when you upload it, you attach your digital seal, and then automatically MBA will convert it to a PDF format for you. But that's a digital seal. Our digital seal is different from our physical seal that we attach to our usual court process.
Hello, sir. Can I help out here? I'll just share my experience, sir.
Okay,
Can I
all
share
right.
my experience?
Okay.
Okay. Usually I type directly from my laptop. And yeah, right now I don't have a secretary. So if I prepare a magistrate court process, let's say tenancy matter, I will have typed all the process in a one single document file. Then I will separate them as usual. Separate them in different files like that. Maybe you are talking about REIT. You put it in one side. You're talking about statement on oath. You put it in another file again. So I will, for the REIT now that will require my say. I've already scanned my say. My say. I usually do it every year. You scan the new one and then change it to JPEG. JPEG is a kind of a picture of it. Now, when you give it those people that are in business center, they will scan your say exactly almost like the way it is physically. It's just that this one I can manipulate it, you can edit it, expand it, and all of that because it's a digital. It has become a digital document. So once I give it to business center, they will scan it and then change it to JPEG. Sometimes I also do it with this our scanner where we usually upload. You can also do the same thing. It has a word of change. Once it says change to image, after scanning that say with your picture with your phone, and then snapping it like that, and if you're able to manipulate it so that it can look good. Once you say change to image, post it to your WhatsApp, download it to your computer. That once it has done to picture already, and you can manipulate it, enlarge it, and expand it. I will just pick that save from where I save it in my computer. I will save it in my computer and then place it on that Microsoft Word where I'm supposed to sign, where you're supposed to put your name and chambers. And then I will now reduce it to size so that it will look like as if it's the original say, So by that time, you can now convert it to PDF. Convert it to PDF in computer is not hard. Once you just click, once you have PDF already in your system, you just click like you want to save the document back again. And then there's a drop down menu where you click different type of document, PDF and all of that, so to just convert. So you already save. And then that's also the same thing I do for my signature. My signature, I already have it in my system, which most times I write letters online and I place my signature on it, probably and send it to somebody on WhatsApp with my say. So I still do the same thing with my signature. You pick the signature. The business center people, they know how to make that signature look
All
original
right.
and real. Sign it,
Yeah.
place it on the
Okay.
same document, and then from there, I've already put it in that format and
Thank
convert
you,
to
sir.
PDF. I cannot
Sir,
upload. So
sorry for
I
interrupting
don't
you,
know.
sir. Because of time. Okay. So, Chairman, I asking a question. I would suggest that you can approach any of our staffs in any of the divisions to put you through it. They will guide you through it. And
So you don't need to
yeah.
rescan the document again. Just upload direct.
Hello, sir. Have we answered your question, sir?
I don't
Hello?
think that's the answer because he's talking about the digital seal that is online. There's a digital seal and signature you can put on. NBA had a site that we can pay
Yes.
for a
Okay.
seal.
So the thing there
That's
is,
what.
So I
let
don't
me
know
say
if you can work
something.
with the
Let me say something,
NBA on
please.
that because sorry, sir, please, Mr. I'm so sorry, Mr. Raphael. Because
Yeah.
what I understand what my learned colleague was saying just now. That was
Yeah.
how NBA they were doing their formal seal. You can just
Mm.
have it as an attachment to your Microsoft Word. But NBA had to discontinue that because lawyers were no longer exhausting their seal. You understand? They can use one seal for several documents. So now
Yeah.
what the NBA they've now done now is that you have to upload your documents to their platform online so that every seal will be accounted for. So if we are still going back to use cyber cafe or something to turn our seal to in such a way that you can use it several times, then the purpose of the new NBA seal, digital seal that you can scan has been defeated. So I don't know if
No,
Lagos
sir.
Comics can work with the NBA to know
No,
if we
sir,
can
sir,
use
sir,
our
no, sir.
digital
It's not
seal for court
defeated.
processes.
Let me explain. I understand what you're
Mr.
saying
Raphael,
now. Let me explain what you're saying. And see, the way you do it is what the court wants, all right, is a document that carries your seal and signature. That's what the court wants. How you get it to that point to them is none of their really their concern. Just get your so now our advice is that whatever document you want to file, upload it first into the MBA platform, get it sealed and signed before bringing it to LagosCoMIS. You understand, sir?
Yeah, I understand, sir. I understand. I
Yeah,
just
so
hope that they will
that's the
accept
way
it
to do
too.
it.
I just
Yes.
hope they will accept digital because some courts were not accepting NBA digital sale. They will tell you to go and put your bar pricing receipts instead of to accept that digital sale. But I just hope that they would have resolved it. Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. But like, okay, just to clear the air, I think if that seal thing is very, very important that you get your seal, upload your document to the MBA platform first. Get your documents sealed before you now upload it on LagosCoMIS platform.
All right. Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
That settles it.
All right, sir. Yeah.
Mr. Raphael,
Yes,
if I
sir.
may quickly just compliment what you have said. Yeah, if I may quickly compliment what you have said. My name is Olajide Abiodun, and
Okay,
I'm
sir.
from Ikorodu branch. I recently filed a process at the High Court, so to say now, and everything was online. I didn't even go to the registry. It's a new case. I uploaded my documents to the MBA platform. The digital seal was assigned. I paid money on the portal. I uploaded the documents. I didn't see any physical person. It was commissioned online. It was sent to online. After it was done, I just printed it out and went to open a file for it. That is all. Nobody asked me, where's my hard copy seal or what have you. And I think the same also applies to the magistrate court as well. So I think
Yes, sir.
the judiciary has already upgraded from asking for digital. So far, everything is done online. They won't request any digital. In fact, I want to find something now. They're telling me I have to just go and do it online. No more initialing physically or what have you. You do everything online, make all the payments online, print out your documents, and just go and put it in the file. Nobody is requesting for hard copy seal anymore, except you just want to do that.
All right, so thank you.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
seeing. Good afternoon.
My name is Olaomi Sholabomi. I've been raising up my hand since and I was not called.
And I
Anyway,
was
my
saying, shoot.
question. Okay.
Okay.
My first question is that this Lagos High Court Committee is the same thing with Ogun State Committee. That's my first question.
Yes, it's the same. It's the
It's the
same
same
commerce
thing.
platform. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, second, what about if we file a new suit and the other defendant did not have a counsel, did not engage a counsel?
Yeah.
How do we cause that order? Because I've seen matters in court whereby the client, the defendant will tell the court, I want to do this matter himself. I doesn't need the lawyer. So how do you
They
cause that
can.
order?
They can.
Because instead of sending,
Prior the law allows individuals to represent themselves. They can. If you look at the
yeah,
account creation that I showed us earlier, you saw private citizen account. The person can
yeah.
register private citizen and use the platform to file.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. All right, ma'am. Okay, any hands are raised. You can ask your questions, please. I'm seeing hands, sir.
Okay, my name is Pergogo.
Okay, ma'am.
And my question is on the affidavit.
All right.
Now, when you explained it, okay, you got to the part of paragraphing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there was one I did, that was yesterday. And I think I mistakenly, on the paragraph, I mistakenly added 1, 2, 3, instead of just, imputing without the numbers. So at the
Okay.
end of the day, I saw two, number
Numbers.
duplicating.
Okay.
Yes. So I tried as much as possible to see how I can, get, the one number removed. I wasn't able to do it. So I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay,
Will it
so
still
on
be
that it's
acceptable?
only yes, they will still commission it. But if you really want the number to be removed, it's really an admin that can help you remove those numbers.
Okay.
So you
For
reach out
now,
to
I think now I understand how to go about it better now.
so you can reach out to any of the admins to help you remove those numbers if you really want it to be removed. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. All right. If you're raising your hand, you can ask, please. Just ask your question so we can call it a day. It's
Hello,
past
Mr.
2
Raf.
minutes. Yes,
Hello, Mr.
sir.
Raf. Yeah, good
Yes,
afternoon,
sir.
sir.
Good afternoon,
Okay,
sir.
my name is Omokafe Ali.
Yes, sir.
And I was in the platform here, and somehow I was knocked off, maybe network. And I don't know, maybe this question would have been asked. My
Okay.
question would be that, we already a platform has already been created for us. Now, with the
Yes.
coming of this new platform, with this digital face, would it be that we'd have to create a new one, or that it would automatically be switched to the new one? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
will
know
be
if you
switched
got
automatically. It will switch
my question.
automatically to the new one. It will be switched automatically to the new one.
Okay, so we will not be changing our password. We will not be
you won't.
changing our login details.
You won't.
Okay, so we do not even need to download again. We don't need to go and download the something.
You
Okay,
won't.
that's fine.
The URL, the website remains the website. Everything remains the same.
Okay.
Nothing changes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much, Mr. Raphael.
You're welcome, sir.
Please, I'm sorry. This Chalabo may allow me again. My question is that when I register for LagosCoMIS at Magistrate Court, I use my Gmail. Now I have my legal mail. How do I upgrade and remove my Gmail to substitute to my legal mail?
Contact an admin on our WhatsApp group. They will help you with it.
The WhatsApp group is filled up.
Sorry?
It's filled up. It's filled up. The WhatsApp group is filled up.
This link I sent is
Not
filled up.
accepting. Yeah, the link is it's filled up.
Wow, that means we have to put
It's
another
not
link
accepting
in.
it again. It's filled up.
Wow. Okay, you know what you do?
No.
Send me a message.
Okay.
Send me a message on WhatsApp, yeah. All right, so I
Okay.
think we have to bring the meeting to a close now. This is past 2. In the absence of any other question or contribution, you can actually put a day. Let me, thank everyone I want to thank you for your time, for joining this section. I know some of us have other things to do, but decided to join to learn. I want to say thank you very much on behalf of the LagosCoMIS team. Thank you very much. And I also want to say, by next week, Monday, please, let's not be taken by surprise. Our platform might likely change by Monday. Okay, we're looking at migrating on Saturday. So maybe if you check on Saturday, Sunday, the change didn't happen. By Monday, you'll see the change. Okay. And also, I want to appeal to us. As you try to use a platform when it has the new platform, please, if you're facing any challenge, do well to drop it on the platform immediately. Please mute your mic. Please, while you're using the new interface, okay, if you're facing any challenge, do well to drop it on our platform so that we'll attend to it almost immediately. Because, at this point of migration, there have been a lot of things that might not work effectively immediately. So as we get your feedback on those things, we sort it out. So get the feedback on those things, we sort it out. Okay. So once again, thank you for your feedbacks. Thank you for your contributions. They are all noted and will be looked into as well.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Actually, somebody has
Thank
actually
you so
taken my
much.
name.
All right, so bye.
It's risky.
Bye.
Bye.